We're going to bring in our guest. He's been waiting backstage for a very long time. He was here about a minute late. But that's okay. Steve from Boston, backstage. Let's bring him up. Looks like he's been growing out his hair. Steve from Boston.
It's about time.
Thank you for joining me. How are you doing?
I mean, my God have mercy. I could have died in that intro.
Oh. Listen.
You got to make them shorter.
No. That's the whole purpose of having an intro, is to have an intro that's long enough so that people have time to come in to watch the show. Right? So,
I didn't know it was going to be that long. I was going to take a piss.
Well, I need to take a piss too, actually, to be honest, because that intro was very long. Like you had.
No. So you're freezing in Canada.
Oh my God, it's cold here, man.
How cold is it?
Beyond. It's very, very cold. Very cold. Let me tell you.
Well, we're getting a snowstorm tonight.
Right?
Yep.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight.
Like a major one?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's like 20 centimeters
20 centimeters.
of snow.
Oh, my goodness. That's like a dust storm here. We deal with that here every day.
Nah.
On a daily basis.
Yeah, that's what we don't get. We don't freeze our balls off here.
We do here. Next time you come visit, come in like January.
Oh.
Then you'll see how cold it gets here.
And how are you doing with the cold?
You know, thanks to my savior heated gloves and heated toque and heated socks, I'm doing great. Doing great. There it is. Do you need to go pee? Because I need to go pee.
Not yet, but I'll let you know.
Well, I need to go pee.
You started the whole thing, and you didn't do your pee during the intro.
Every half an hour.
If you know that the intro is going to be long, why didn't you pee during then?
I did, but I drank lots of water before I came on the show.
Oh, that's a good thing, drinking water.
Yeah. If you have to go pee, I have to go pee. Let's go pee.
Yes, I'm going to go pee.
Okay, well, I'm going to play a video, so then you can go pee. All right. So I'm going to play you guys a video in the description part of this, in the chat. In this video, so you can go watch it if you want to go watch it. But it's an episode, and this is day 7 of Barbados. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic. Jen and I went there. Day number 7. And video while I go pee. So guess what? We got a new guest backstage. We're gonna bring him in. It's the only Heiko. He doesn't have his camera on. We don't know why, but we're gonna bring him in. The only Heiko. Welcome to the show. Hello.
I hope I don't have my feedback.
Oh
no
God,
feedback.
No feedback.
Wow.
Well,
What happened?
My heart.
I know.
I don't know
Finally.
either, but put your camera on so we can see you. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream with no feedback.
Good. How you doing, Steve?
Not bad. What have you been up to?
Work, man. But I've been out for 2 months now. I've been out for 2 months, just relaxing. I've been forced to, time off. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, forced to. My truck was on fire.
Where was your truck on fire?
Looks like Casper2yall set it up. He set my truck on fire, Casper.
No, he's been playing with his VR too much. Overheated. Your camera's not very good. You need to use the camera. You need to use your HD camera.
It is. I'm using my HD camera.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I am. Just relax. I'm using my HD camera.
I
He
don't
said relax.
see. It's very bad.
Oh, good. Then what do you want? HD 48 training?
I
See,
know.
look at that. See? And if you look at my camera, look at me.
That's gorgeous, isn't he?
I think I might have too much light.
I can't say nothing about that.
We have a new guest. We're gonna bring him up. He's all grown up.
Oh,
He's all
God.
grown up.
Not bad.
Do you have any idea who it might be?
Ben, and we're not talking the rat.
No, he's all grown up now. He's a young man. Here he is. It's Ben, everybody. Welcome. Hey,
Yo,
Ben.
what a good.
How you doing,
God
man?
have mercy. It's him. I just
Hey, Ben, how are
It
you?
has been a
I'm
long
doing
time.
Pretty good.
Good. You see, I see you're a grown man now, man. Shit.
I'm actually here in Utah where Danny is because I'm in the railroads now, making $250 a year.
Wow.
What?
Yep,
The-
I'm in the
You're
railroads
a
now. I'm a conductor.
Really?
You're a big baller. Big baller.
So have you met D9 yet?
I'm actually at his house. I'm kind of just at his front door.
Okay.
I just got
I
done
was there.
being in his live stream.
Okay.
Did you break out?
No.
Yeah, I was there too in July. I came to visit him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a cool guy to hang around with. That's for
I
sure.
brought my new truck here too.
Nice. How long is the
That's
drive?
nice.
It's about 4.5 hour drive from
Mhm.
where I live to here.
You wore that on while you were at D9?
Yeah.
Couldn't you dress up a little bit better?
I mean,
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. The guy's working, man. He's a working man. You probably just finished the work, you know?
I mean, just, clean yourself up.
yo, I'm just
Where's
gonna go
Dina?
until my phone dies, but
Where's
yeah,
Dina?
I'm in his little streaming room.
Yeah. See, I sat right there where you're sitting right now.
Yeah.
I sat right there. How is D9? How is D9 doing? Hey D9, what's going on, man?
I'm tired because I got roped into playing a show last night. I wasn't planning on it, so I'm tired now.
Oh man, that's not good.
I was,
How long
I
did
was
it go?
Up, I was up at like some.
How late was it?
It went until 4:30
Well,
in the
that's a
morning.
good party.
Yeah, we.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah,
That's a damn good
It
one.
was good. It was good for sure. I'm just tuckered out.
Yeah, me and him were both there, supporting his buddy, and him and his buddy was DJing as I was recording most of it. So
Yeah.
I definitely got a lot of videos to edit and got to get a couple files in. And once when I
That's
get all of
awesome.
that going, and I'm gonna be uploading it. So
Yeah, cool. So what's new with D9, man? I see he's at 27K. That's pretty good. And growing.
What's the
Yeah,
question?
I said you're at 27K. You're almost at 100K, man. Almost.
We'll get there eventually.
It's taking a while, eh?
It is. It's a slow grind, but I have some stuff I'm going to implement in the next year or two. I think maximum 2 years, but hopefully I can get it within a year.
Yeah. I know it's a grind.
It really is. Can I tell a story about the Canadian maple syrup that's a little bit more adult?
Oh, please shoot.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
So I had this fling with this girl last week. She was like my dream girl. Oh my gosh. It didn't work out, But
Did you pour it somewhere?
I did not, but we had our little intimacies, and then we ordered Denny's, and I was like, screw the Denny's syrup, we gotta use this, and I grabbed the maple syrup that you gave me, and so it was like the perfect ending to a wonderful night. The Canadian maple syrup.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good story. So, what did you think of the maple syrup? It is good, isn't
It
it?
wasn't as good as her, but it was very close.
I actually got to bounce off before my phone.
Okay, but before you go, I want you to see this. Why does Steve have a dirty napkin in front of his camera? Disgusting! You disgusting man! Disgusting! Jeez! You need to throw that in the garbage.
How are you going to live with it?
Jeez. All crumpled up and everything. That's well used. That was well used napkin. Hello, beautiful people. We are live, and I gotta change my camera because I don't like that camera style. So I'm gonna do this instead. Welcome to the show. Hey, today was plus 7 degrees. The sun has found Alberta, and I am so happy. I almost went to the lake today. That's how beautiful it was. The snow was melting. It was unbelievable. The sidewalks were clear of ice. It was such a beautiful day. And yeah, thank God, because guess what? This winter was horrible, horrible, horrible. But hey, I'm kind of pissed off. I'm pissed off in a way because I've been using StreamYard now for a very long time. Very long time. And they gave me, because, you know, they released in 2018, I believe it was. And they were new. They weren't very busy with, customers and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, they gave me a good deal to use StreamYard, which I've been using StreamYard for the past 4 years. And they gave me this lifetime discount deal. However, they now have changed that lifetime discount deal, and now they want to charge me 3 times more than what I was paying in the past, which is kind of like wrong because they gave me that deal for life. What is a lifetime deal anyway? Is that not life? So guess what? March 12th, I think it is, my contract or whatever, my subscription ends with StreamYard, and I'm not going to be using StreamYard, the paid version, anymore because it's ridiculous amount now to pay for it, and I'm not going to pay for it. So I'm going to be using the free streaming software that they have for free. So goodbye, StreamYard. So we're going to bring in Steve from Boston. He's backstage. He's been waiting a long time. He's talking to somebody on the phone, so hopefully he's ready. Hopefully he's ready. Steve from Boston, welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Are you
Out of Pete.
Okay, do you wanna come back later?
No, I'm not coming back later. I'm going to get rid of him.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the show. We're gonna bring in another guest. I haven't seen this guy for a very long time. It is so nice to see my friend. He's from Edmonton, but I think he's living, if I remember correctly, Leduc or Red Deer. I can't really remember, but he's back and he's grown his hair. He looks really good, man. Steve, you cut your hair, by the way. On the last stream, you had this like afro going. All right, we're gonna bring him in. It is Ranfer Active X. Welcome to the show, my friend. How have you been? Hey,
Good.
hey,
Good.
man. It is so good to see you.
Thank
It
you.
has
Thank you.
been a while. It has been a while.
I know. I know. It has been a while, and it has been a long while. I haven't come on alive so far. So I'm
Yeah.
happy. Happy, and
Thank
I was just telling someone about you, my lawyers, YouTube family, and I
Oh,
said,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
need to,
thank you.
yeah,
Thank
I
you very
need
much.
to.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No
How is
problem.
your channel going? How's it going?
I did take some break from it. But
Okay.
I realize it's a calling that has been knocking on my door for quite some while, and I need to actually put some content back out and stream. I'm going to make it more interesting and more
Yeah.
interactive and more giving away stuff. So I like something like that. So I'm planning to changing up some more, invest. I'm not in Alberta for quite some while now.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
are you now?
I mean, Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, I moved
Okay.
yeah, I
You
moved there,
moved
and
there.
yeah,
Okay.
moved to a year so far. Looking good, but I'm starting to want to, build a YouTube families where, we
Okay.
could build that family somewhere here.
All
But
right.
it was nice to be
So
here so far.
yeah, excellent. Thank you for coming. So what made you move to Ontario? What happened? Like just
Ah,
work or
no, it was the culture was not me up there. It was pretty but depressing up
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
just when
Well,
we lived there in the winter. I guess it was not really my best choice in that moment of time. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Well,
not
I
that
mean,
bad.
there's really nothing to do here in Edmonton. Nothing, or Alberta for that fact. Nothing.
Right.
I mean, once you've gone to the mountains, you've gone to the mountains. You just don't go anymore unless whatever. But it's very boring here. We don't have an ocean here. We don't have like an all-inclusive vacation thing you can do here. We don't have any of that. So
You
it's
have lakes that people go to, and you have the mountains people can go skiing.
true, but they charge us to go see the mountains. It's like $30 per car, which is ridiculous. I think if you live in Alberta, you should be able to go to the mountains for free.
Free. Yeah. Some
Pay
are
enough.
Now,
That's what I think. Why
they're
should we
looking
pay
after
for it?
their own community people personally, right?
well,
Yeah.
I'm here in Boston. We have the ocean that we can get to.
Well,
Yeah.
We have the mountains in Western Mass.
Mm.
We have the
good for
mountains
you.
in New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine to go skiing. 2
Mm.
hours, 3 hours drive. You do that,
Mm-hmm.
Casper, don't you? 2 hour, 3 hour drive.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's once you've done it, it's like why spend 3 hours of gas going back there again when you've already been there? You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, each of those three states have a different mountains. The White Mountains are a little bit more are higher than the mountains in Vermont.
Mm.
And then Maine is different because you can go to the mountains there and also go to the ocean and get some seafood.
Yeah, you mean like catch your own food? Is that what you mean?
Well, I mean, they got very good seafood restaurants. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to go out on a boat, you could do that. I mean, in Massachusetts, we have Gloucester, which is a big fishing, and New Bedford and Fall River, which are big for fishing. And the Cape
Mhm.
is kind of like it's the Hook in Massachusetts, and you can people go there for the summer for vacations and stuff like that. And we have the islands, Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. Oh, hold on, let me do it properly. The islands, the Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, darling. It is absolutely country to go there. It's just chic and wonderful. I mean, everyone's going to Vineyard Haven and then go there for at least 3 weeks during the summertime. And then you have Chutnut, which is the rich peoples, where, the president went there, not this current idiot.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wish that was very good, by the way. Very good. Well done. But
That's all
I
you do. I really,
yeah.
I do snobbery very well. I do snobbery very well, darling. And the whole
Mm.
idea is you don't move your bottom chin when you talk. It's just
Okay.
absolutely
You're
wonderful.
doing great.
You're
And
doing great.
then we have Rhode Island, where you go to Providence for Italian food up on Federal Hill. You go further down to Newport for the mansions. There's the mansions and the U.S. Tennis Hall of Fame Museum is in Newport. And then you got Connecticut.
See, there's lots to do there. There's not much to do here.
Just,
not much.
Your gateway to New York City.
His internet is
Did you pay your internet bill, Steve? You're lagging big time.
I've been having internet issues with I'm running a program in the background and I can't stop it because it takes up a lot of memory.
You should always stop whatever you got going on in the background for my show. Always. Okay? Doesn't matter what it is. Just stop it.
I hear this where I want to hear this from you when it deals with that.
You got to pay for high-speed internet. Okay?
This is high-speed internet. I mean, my God, I'm downloading some files.
Oh, pay for higher speed internet for Casper show. Come on, man.
Yeah, you need
to get to the program.
This is the U.S. We don't have high speed here.
Man, he's lagging big time. Yeah. Big time. So, hey, it was +7 here today.
Europe, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But yeah, it was +7 today. What was the temperature in Ontario?
Well, if it's +7 here, it's +7 here. But no, it was a fair one. We get a good sun here, a good shining sun for the most part. So we were loving it. So we're looking forward for more.
Me too. Me too. It has been cold here. We had like 2 months of minus
-4 here.
30. -4. Hey, it's +5 here right now at night, which is unbelievable. We're gonna get rain here tonight.
Than we are.
Which I'm not looking forward to having rain, but anyway. Yeah. So you loving it there, eh? Active. You're liking it there, eh? Yes. Can you hear me? I don't know. If I had a choice to move, I think I would move. I don't know. Maybe Miami. Oh, he left. I think he maybe had some issues, but maybe he'll come back. But I don't know. I went to Miami and I got to see my very first movie star there. Movie star. He was eating in the restaurant that I was eating at, and I could not believe it. And when I was there, I saw him. I couldn't remember his name, and I didn't want to go up to him and say, "Hey, can I have your autograph?" Because I couldn't remember his name. He was a new actor at the time, and it's Michael Jordan Jr. I think it says, yeah. So yeah, got to see him. Yeah. Anyway, he was eating an Italian sandwich. He's a great actor. Anyway, he was eating. Hey, you need to push mute because I can hear feedback. Even Steve is gone. What the hell is going on to the show tonight? Is this a show? It's not like I'm going to take my clothes off or anything. So, hey, I'll call it a show. But hey, listen, StreamYard really pissed me off. Because they're taking away my lifetime deal. And I am pissed off about it because I've been with them for 4 years, going on 5 years here. And yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all that they're taking that away from me. How dare they do that to me? I've been shouting them out and telling everybody about them. And they take my lifetime discount. So I guess it's not really a lifetime discount then, is it? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, I'm going to play you guys a video because I've lost everybody. Everybody is gone. All right, so I'm going to play a video. This one here is pear picking that Jen and I did in Kelowna, BC. Okay, so enjoy this video, and we'll be right back. And this gives me a chance to go and have a pee because it's one of those times. Enjoy the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. They got ice cream here at this place. Good deal too. How much was this?
I don't know, like 2 ice creams for under $10.
You got 2 ice cream cones like
Let me
this.
see. Where's my ice cream? Show them mine.
So this one is cookies and cream and mint moose tracks. I don't know what that is, but
It's fudge.
it's pretty good. Hang on, let me turn this camera around. What'd you get?
This is maple walnut and regular moose tracks. It's like vanilla base, he said, with fudge and peanut butter, mini peanut butter cups. And so your mint moose tracks, he said, was a mint base instead, fudge and peppermint, like chocolate chunks or something.
Sure, whatever. Tastes good. That's all I know.
On your chin.
We are at we're at a fruit stand right now, and here they allow you to pick your own fruit, and we can only pick peaches here. Pears. So we might go out there and pick some pears, right?
Or look for another orchard we can pick one.
Or look for another place. I don't know. We're still deciding, so stay tuned. Gotta finish this ice cream first and then make a decision. Everywhere. So nothing left to pick here besides pears, right?
Right, these are peach trees, but they're already picked.
Yeah,
That's why there's nothing left, so there's nothing to pick.
nothing left. It's all gone. Wow, that tree is full of them. Full.
Oh, these are must be nectarine. Ooh, look at these.
Wow, look at this.
They're not ready yet. Yeah, they're still very firm.
I want one.
Cool, hey?
Yeah. It's cool. All right, so we got our bucket. So what is it, $1 a pound? $1 a pound for pears. If you pick them. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go pick our own pears. And we only allowed to pick from the trees that have ribbons on them. So, well, they call it flagging tape. Yeah. So I've never done this before, first time. So it's an experience. Here's Jen and her bucket. Take a look. You got your bucket? All right, we got a white little bucket. So we're gonna pick about 12?
I think so. We
Well,
don't need that many.
All right. I think it's to the right, isn't it? We just came kind of at a bad time because, what, 2 weeks ago? Everything was here you could pick. So today, we only have a choice to pick pears. Okay, here we go. Yay! Okay, here are the ribbons.
I like the tall ones because they've got some like pink on them, so they've had a little bit more sun. I think so. Anyways, well, yeah, taller get more sun. Just like when I went to Saskatoon, they were thinking the taller ones were bigger and juicier and sweeter. So I would like to find some that are nice and red. Ooh, I like these with the little ribbons. Look how nice and red those are. Those are a pear too. I think he said those are Anjou pears, so they're shaped a little bit different. I don't need a ladder, but
Sure. So, there's ladders like all over the place. And Jen, you gonna go up? Pick some. Okay, go.
those look like red.
Be careful with your bucket.
Okay.
All right, so we got a vehicle taking down trees all over the place.
Well, don't break the branches, but we'll drive in here and break the branches.
Yeah, don't break the branches. The car can.
Oh, they come out really easily. There we go.
Really? You got one?
One.
Make sure you check in them before you pull.
I am.
because
They come really easy, and I think that's when they're ripe. Short, so it's a bit of a
Oh, let me get up.
okay. Are you ready to go up and get the ones I couldn't reach? I'm a short.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm a shorty. I got
Over here?
T-Rex arms.
All right.
Okay, go.
Oh. I haven't done this before, Jen.
Okay, so you wanna like pick from where the stem touches the branch, and you'll see they just come like right off. Oh, don't fall in the tree.
Oh, crap.
Well, I don't want that one.
That
It's gonna
one
be all
fell.
bruised.
That one's pretty good. I lost my grip, okay. All right, let's move the ladder somewhere else.
Okay.
All right, so we picked 8. Did pretty good, hey, Jen? Yay. Hold your bucket.
Two
What do you-
different kinds.
What do you think?
This shape
Yes.
and this shape.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find more of this shape that are like a little bit pink on them.
All right,
They're all green. So.
let's do it. So I'm going to show you guys how to professionally pick one of these, okay? Take a look.
Why, Dave?
Oops. All right, it started to rain now, so this experience is over. We got, how many did we get? 12, maybe. So Jen is running. And she's left me with the bucket. Thanks, Jen. You're awesome. Leaving me with the bucket in the rain. Thanks for waiting for me. Hey, check it out. You got it? All right, we just paid for fruit. Jen picked up a couple of other things too.
What are they called? Sunrise apples?
Yeah.
And these plums right here.
Yeah. So thanks for watching this video. We got rained out over here. You have a good time?
I did.
I had a
But
good
I'm
time
hungry,
too.
So
Me too.
We better go eat that German.
We got
food.
dinner plans here at 6:30. So stay tuned for the next video. See you in the next one.
Ciao.
Ciao. So that was Jen and I picking pears in Kelowna, BC. If you haven't gone to Kelowna, it is beautiful there. Go. It is unbelievably beautiful. And you'll have a fantastic time there. I guarantee it. We're going to bring Steve. He's backstage again. Or maybe we should just end the show. I don't know. Should we end the show? No? I don't know. You guys tell me, should I end the show? I don't know. Ace FLA1, welcome to the show. Thank you for stopping by and commenting. I appreciate that. Steve from Boston, bringing him up to the show. Let's hope his download's done because he was lagging like he had 1-star internet. Steve.
I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome back. And
That
your
was very
video.
wonderful.
Thank you. Your video looks amazing, by the way.
It's Apple.
Look at
Your
you.
trip.
You're styling today. You got a haircut.
Well, I'm also in pain. My back is bothering me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you didn't care about that, did you?
My back, too, because I've been shoveling for the last 9 months. Yeah. But hey, active
You'll
Rant
see the
for
sun.
ActiveX. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Go ahead.
You'll see the sun again in what is it, June? Where the snow will melt finally.
Yeah, we get summer here for about maybe 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah, July and August.
Yeah, and then the rest of the time it's raining, windy, cloudy.
And then the ice age comes.
Yeah, I have security cameras on my house, and they have solar panels on them, which I don't know why they come with solar panels because we don't get any sun here. And so the battery lasts like 2 months, and then it dies. And then I got to go up on the ladder, on the roof, take them down in -30 weather with snow and ice all over the place, almost fall and kill myself. Take the cameras down, charge them back up, put them back up, and they last another 2 months. I hate it. Hate it. But now, today, believe it or not, they were charging because
That was good. You
we have
cleaned off the
sun.
snow.
We have sun.
Hold on.
Yeah. And tomorrow, it's supposed to be +7 again. So I cannot wait for that. And
You're going to be warmer than we are.
yeah, so I'll send you a picture of me enjoying the sun. Okay?
Last weekend we had a snowstorm. It dropped 4 inches of snow and then freezing rain, and then it all turned to ice.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight, which means it's probably going to be freezing rain because it's +5 now, and who knows what the hell happened.
Did you see the pictures of Detroit?
No.
They had a flood.
Oh, I saw a small video.
And then it froze.
Oh, really?
So the cars and the people are frozen inside the house. The streets are ice.
Oh, my goodness. That's not normal, is it?
No.
Yeah. My worst fear is having a flood here. Because if that happens, we don't have flood insurance here.
You don't. Well, do you have floods there?
No, but it could happen. It's happening in places that don't usually get flooded, right? It could happen. Did you hear we Vancouver got an earthquake? I think it was today.
We did too.
Yeah, yesterday or today, I can't remember.
We had a 3-point something like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was just a little one.
Yeah,
but they felt it. So that's scary.
Yes, it is.
Does that mean a bigger one is coming? Let's hope not.
You never know.
You never know. Exactly. You're right.
You never know. You never know. You don't know these things. I mean, things do happen, and you know.
I hope not, because if we're gonna and another thing that bothers me or that I'm afraid of is hail. You were here visiting me in July.
Yeah, you have hail. We don't have hail.
And we had golf ball size hail when you came.
Yeah, that was big. That was big ass hail. That was the first time I've ever saw hail like that.
Yeah, and it pounded the hell out of the roof of my house. Remember that? It was crashing down on the road and sidewalk, and I'm surprised none of my windows broke. But that was.
You're lucky you have a garage.
I am very lucky because there's a lot of cars that you see driving on the road nowadays. They have hailstorm damage to them, and I don't even know how you would even fix that. It's like a bunch of dimples on your car from front to back, Yeah, and it's one of my worst fears is I'm at work and there's a hailstorm like that. Because what do? You can't leave work to go, hey, I'm going to leave work because there's a hailstorm coming.
No, you really can't.
You can't. You just have to go to work and then know that your car is getting pounded with hail.
You're an essential worker there.
Yeah, I know. So what I do now in the time, I always check the weather forecast, and if I see that it's going to be a thunderstorm when I'm working, guess what? I leave my car here at home, and I actually take the bus to work. Takes me
Isn't
long.
that a long distance for you to get from where you live to?
It is.
How
It
many
is. But yeah,
buses do you have to go on?
two buses to get to work. No, sorry, three.
You take
Three.
one into downtown or to Y Avenue?
No, take one to Capilano to my job, well, to the area of my job, and then from there I take another bus to my job. So yeah, it's so when I see that I don't trust it. I just take the bus because I don't want my car getting hail damaged. Because
So
when I see a thunderstorm coming, there's a good chance there's going to be hail in it.
So how long does it take you to get there if you take the bus? And what's the last? Do you work until the last bus is run?
The last bus is like 12:48 in the a.m. in the morning, so
Okay.
lots of time.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, and how long would it take me? Let's see, probably 20 minutes to Capilano, and then another probably half an hour to my job area, and then another 15 minutes on another bus. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
I know. I mean, I took you there. We drove there. I'll show you.
Yes,
Where.
I know, but I can't imagine that. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you remember how far it was?
Yeah, I do remember how
Got
far
to take
it was.
got to take two highways to get to my job. So yeah. Anyways, hey, tomorrow I'm going for a massage, and Jen booked me in for an hour massage because my back is hurting, just like yours, Steve. My back is hurting, man. I've been shoveling like you wouldn't believe. I felt
Well,
like
haven't you been using the snow?
Yeah, I don't use that anymore. And the reason why is because that thing is heavier than balls.
Wouldn't
So
that
heavy.
be much easier?
Not really. It's a real pain. And my neighbor's always home. And so when I usually do it when my neighbors are home because then I can blow all the snow in their yard and on their driveway and on their sidewalk.
You're not supposed to do that.
I know, but this thing doesn't have a directional thing. You can't direct the snow a certain way. So the way you push, like a vacuum cleaner, you push it forward and it blows the snow forward, right? So some of it will go on the street, some of it will go on my neighbor's front steps.
Well, can't you do it like you're doing it to your front yard?
No, not really, because it blows the snow like 20 feet. It's very powerful. But so I got to make sure that, people are not home before I do that because they come home to 3 feet of snow from my snow shovel blowing it.
And they only had an inch of snow.
Yeah, exactly. And I blame it on the wind every time. I'm like, that damn wind. The snow always somehow collects right here. I tell them all the time. I don't know how.
Yeah. That's like where I used to live between the two houses. Their driveway would get less snow, and ours would be like polar wonderland.
Mm-hmm. In like where my garage is in the back there, for some reason we get like 4 feet of snow there because the wind somehow tornadoes there in that area and it creates more snow than actually fell. And you got to pretty much dig yourself out of the garage when you want to leave for work. And then you have a hard time getting back into the garage because my garage driveway is a little bit slanted on an angle. It's like a 2% angle, and which isn't much, but it's enough to not let you go into the garage because the car was slipping, whatever. And I hit the garage this winter actually with my car. I backed up into the driveway and I was going to gun it into the garage because I was having a hard time getting in. So I backed up and I gunned it full speed into the garage. And when I almost got like to the entrance of the garage, the car slid like this and I hit the garage full on. No damage to the garage, but my car has some damage to it.
I have to congratulate you because Canada won that World Cup again, that World Cup thing against the
Yeah.
United States.
That was a. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like bits and pieces of it, but yeah, we got lucky, I think, because it was 2-2, and yeah, it could have gone either way. Yeah.
And then I see that Canada and Mexico are now complaining that they have a meth house or a crack house next to them.
Oh, great.
It's us, the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that we're now a crack house.
Yeah, I don't know, man. With all these changes coming, like I don't know, things are not going to get easier. It's going to get harder, and life should be getting easier, not harder, right?
Well, he doesn't care.
And so, with all these damn tariffs now and all this other stuff that he wants to implement,
well, I've heard Canada is targeting states that voted for him.
Oh, is that right? Well, maybe.
And Mexico's doing that too.
Yeah.
And it says Mexico and Canada, which are like, supposed to be our best friends and stuff like that, they're now going to start probably playing with France, England, France, Germany, and Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for leaving us.
The
states that really care about Canada, the Northeast, the West Coast, and Illinois, and Colorado.
Well, I can tell you, it's boosting sales for stuff made in Canada because no one's buying anything from the U.S. anymore. They're buying
also
Canada made.
You got Quebec going in with Canada now. Before, Quebec was just like, I don't care. Now they're absolutely like totally Canadian.
Yeah.
I mean,
funny,
we
huh?
never thought that would ever happen.
But you know what? In 4 years, when Trump is out of there, I mean, whoever the next president is going to have to fix all of this. If they do or they don't, I don't know. I mean, do you agree? Like, you are an American. Do you agree that he's doing the right thing?
No, he's not.
Neither do I.
I mean, he's only doing the right thing for no one. All right. The states that voted for him are the ones that are going to get hurt when the Department of Education cuts funds, because those states depend on the U.S. government. My state doesn't depend on the U.S. government for funding our education, and a whole bunch. But the other thing is, let's say he wants states to now, if they have a disaster, that they fix themselves. They can't depend on the federal government anymore. And places like when they get a hurricane in the South and stuff like that, the money that comes from the federal government comes from the blue states, because we make more money and we're richer.
Right.
And all our money the money that we send to Washington, we get less back. Kind of like with you, when like Alberta, you send money to Ottawa, you get less money back. Ontario probably gets less money back. BC probably gets less money back. Well, we get less money back because we have to support the other states that that are just deplorable. Let's just call it what it is. They're deplorable. And I have no problems saying that.
Yeah.
Because they are deplorable.
I don't. It's scary.
It's scary. And well, we also have these other things that he's doing with the DEI, telling companies to roll it back and stuff like that. And some companies have, and now those companies are now afraid that the people that, like myself, that they don't like, that Trump doesn't like, that he doesn't want that. They're afraid that we're going to do the boycott like we did in the 60s. To some of the southern states happened when they had the Montgomery boycott that lasted for 389 years, 389 days. So we have to be, for the boycott to work, we're going to have to make sure we're not doing it. And he also has the Hispanic vote that helped him win in some of those states. He's also screwing with them too. Yeah. So those companies are now going to feel the hit. As I always say, if you're going to make, if you don't like the company and they don't want to recognize you, don't buy for them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Canadians are now not coming to the United States as they used to.
Well, is that because of the issues that they're having with these planes crashing that are American owned? I mean, that's scary, man. I don't want to go to the States now because of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I mean,
you got,
Trump fired 300 people from the what is it?
FAA and stuff like that.
FAA, yeah, FAA.
Yeah, you know.
And now who's watching the skies? One person?
But he says that's making us great.
Well, he's saving
I mean-
money. That's what he's doing. He's saving money because he doesn't have to pay
Well,
300
not
people.
really, because the airlines are the ones that are going to have to pay, like the American airline in Washington, the flipped over Delta one, the United one. I mean,
There's been 5 accidents, I think,
yeah.
and it's scary.
Philadelphia, and there's another one somewhere that I forgot.
Yeah, there's another head-on collision on.
Oh, on the
Thursday?
runways, yes. That they also messed that one up too. Well, it's
That's scary.
take Air Canada. I mean, it's making Air Canada much more money because I know Air Canada's not the cheapest, but that's what's.
I don't know. It's scary because if you let go that many people, like who's watching the skies?
Well, the other thing is that the city of Nashville, one of their main tourist people are coming from Canada, and they're seeing less people book to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
So Canadians are targeting states.
It seems like he's firing everybody.
He's firing everyone, but it's not going to. It's going to come to a point where, I mean, there is inefficiency in the government. We all admit that. We also admit that we're probably paying for real estate that the federal government has that there's no one in that space that they could get rid of. But there's a problem when you cut that. You're also that landlord who lost a tenant and lost the money coming in. His property will go bank foreclosed on. The bank will own it. It depends on how much the bank owns. Then that bank may also see their delinquency going up, foreclosures go up, and also cause a trouble in the banking industry.
Yeah.
Which the U.S. banking never lent him any more money because of his troubles in the 80s.
Yeah, he's claimed bankruptcy how many times, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But you know what scares me though is that he said that if Canada gets attacked, he ain't gonna help us. And you know what? I gotta tell you
is just get your own nuclear weapons. I mean, you got uranium up there. It's not going to take you that long to get a nuclear bomb.
I don't know, but we are not the type of country that develops weaponry like that. You know what I mean? So
I know. He's doing it to all the allies of the United States, and I know that China, who would not want to have a nuclear South Korea or Japan, because I could tell you that it's not going to take them years to develop a nuclear weapon. They will be quick. The Germans, on the other hand, which no one wanted them to do it since World War II, Russia ain't going to. Russia does not want a nuclear Germany, and they could do it very easily. I mean, they don't have to do the research. They already got the uranium from their closed nuclear power plants, and they could just use it to go forward.
I know, but I'll tell you, man, we need the US's help if we get attacked, because we can't do it on our own. We need like the US is our neighbor. Like
you usually think neighbors would help neighbors, but this guy doesn't care.
It's shocking that he would say something like that, because I mean, if he helps us, he's gonna want us to pay an arm and leg for US help.
Well, he's already causing some issues with the military by firing a whole bunch of people who get things, the civilians who would get things done, and people are saying, "Oh yeah, we're in," but the people who support him are finding out that it's coming back to haunt them. And I hate to say it is, And excuse my language, fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them.
Because now you got to train all these people.
No, there's no training. They're not replacing them.
Well,
They're just,
so now
they rather have no
just
one.
deal with it.
Yeah, just deal with it. I mean, I would never buy a Tesla. If I had when I go, I thought about getting a Tesla. When I get my place that I can have it charging at my house. But now I'm like going, I'll get anything else except that if I'm going to get an electric car.
Yeah, I do need an electric car, so I'll take anything.
I'm not buying a Tesla, and those Cybertrucks don't do well in the snow here.
They don't. Yeah, there's a lot of them break down, or the battery doesn't last, or you have trouble charging it, or whatever.
And Chicago has proven, like in the cold weather, Teslas do not do well.
Yeah.
So for me, at least the other ones like the.
But you know what? I think all electric vehicles are not going to do well in cold.
No,
right?
The Germans do.
Really?
The BMWs and the Mercedes.
Okay.
They haven't shown them having issues in Chicago area with their battery. I mean, the thing with Teslas is for the cars. I mean, I don't know their safety record, but the biggest thing is if the battery goes, that's 20,000 right there. I mean, I get a battery for my car, and it's like only $200-300 for the Land Rover. But I mean, 20,000 to get a battery replaced, you might as well junk the damn thing.
Yeah, but it costs how much? 130, 120, or maybe it's like 80 grand now.
Well, no,
they have dropped.
Yeah, the resale values for them are not. Used Teslas are cheap. And he's getting a hit in Europe with Germany, Norway, Western Europe not buying Teslas. Sales are down. And Obama bailed his fucking company out.
I wonder if you'd give me one.
No.
Just send me one.
He's an ass. I mean, before he started to get involved in politics, it wasn't a bad. I mean, his craziness was okay because it wasn't. When we didn't know about his craziness, as I said, if you're a CEO of a company, keep your friggin' mouth shut. So because if you irritate a group of people in the United States or in the world where your brand is sold, you're going to get fucked.
Yeah, I agree. It's
like Hobby Lobby. Yeah. I won't go to one around here. I don't do Chick-fil-A. I'm gay, so I'm not going to do either of those. And for me to get to a Chick-fil-A, I have to drive to one because there's not one close by, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm not buying any Coca-Cola products anymore because I'm supporting the Hispanic on their boycott. And I'm not buying at Target anymore. Says they don't want to hire us. They got rid of all black suppliers that they were selling their stores. And I'm like going, hey, you don't want to buy from us, but you want us to buy from you. We're not buying from you. We're going to Costco. Costco's making out. And I never thought I would go to a Costco because I don't do warehouses because it's just me.
Yeah, you got to buy in bulk, right?
And if I buy in bulk, I have place to put the stuff, but then I won't be shopping for a while.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, isn't it?
They say that you can get one, what is it, paper towels, like a 12-pack or 20-pack, and it's only $4 more than what you would get at Target for a smaller one. So it's like, hey,
I love Costco.
I'll put that money up front first, and I got one close by. I'll go visit it.
Like right over here, I bought a bag of paper towels. It's how many is it? Yeah, there's 12.
Yeah,
12 rolls of paper towel.
Yeah, that's supposed to be cheap. That's supposed to be cheaper than getting an 8-roll at Target.
And I go through one roll, maybe one every 2 months, if that. So I got like a stack. It'll last me a long time, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you know what, Jen and I, we just don't like going out into the crowd anymore. Like it's just too busy here on the Saturdays and Sundays. It's getting ridiculous.
Are you
So
getting
we
are
don't.
you getting agoraphobic that you don't like crowds?
I don't know what it is, but I don't like being around a lot of people. They bother me. I hate lineups. Lineups bother me. I just hate it. And so we choose not to go out anymore. We just stay here under a heated blanket. Well, mainly because it's wintertime, but I don't like hanging around anyone anymore.
Under your winter blanket.
Yeah, heated blanket.
I'm sorry, heated blanket. What is it hooked up to a nuclear power plant so you could cook on it too?
No, but it's on high, and high is nice. Speaking of heat, I got to turn my heater off. Yeah, I'm sweating. So
Oh,
you have the show for like 2 seconds.
okay. Well, guess what, folks? He seems like he is surviving the ice age. He's not dying yet, as he would normally say. We don't know how the cats are doing. And why is he not put any videos out on the cats?
Oh.
Where's the cat videos? I tell you, people love cat videos. I love watching a good YouTuber on cat videos.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got tangled up. I got wires everywhere. And I got tangled up in my chair. Jen got me this really nice chair. I don't know if you can see it there.
Oh,
It's a beautiful chair.
well,
It
it's
turns-
good that you're using a chair since you weren't using the computer for a while.
Yeah, I know. I was collecting dust. The chair turns this way. It turns this way. I can go up. I can go down on it. I love it. And so thank you, Jen, for the chair. It's a very expensive
Thank you, Jen,
one.
for making him more of a human being.
It's got armrests. It looks great on camera. And it's making me look professional. But guess what? StreamYard, they pissed me off. So I won't
What?
be using the paid version anymore because my discount, they're not going to give it to me anymore. So I'm a bit sad because I'm good at what I do on StreamYard with the intros and all that kind of stuff. So
So why
because
they're being difficult?
I don't know, they raised the price 3 times more than what I'm paying because they've added some features that they say is going to increase prices because they've added some features.
Are those features helpful for you?
No, they're not. They should give you like options. If you want this, you pay this. If you want this, you pay this. If you want this, you pay this. Don't have you pay this and you pay this because they have the basic and then they have the pro. Well, I don't have the pro because it comes with a whole bunch of other stuff. I have the basic, and the basic now has some of the features that the pro had that you had to pay for the pro when you had the basic didn't really have much. So they've added some of the features to the basic. They've added more features to the pro. And so they've raised the price of the basic and made the price of the pro even more, which I don't understand how anyone can afford it anymore because it's going to be ridiculous. So goodbye to my intros. And I'm just going to have to come live and just go live like this, with no intro. And then we'll chat for free for 20 hours per month. And you know, it's going to save me money in the long run. And guess what? They've lost me. They've lost me as a customer because of that. Because they offered me a lifetime. What does lifetime deal mean to you, Steve?
That means you pay for anything. That means you get everything, no matter what features you have. You're in a lifetime. You get a lifetime of use of it. Anyone else who comes on pays the new price. It's like cable.
Exactly.
As soon as someone gets the cable and internet and they get the bundle, it's the $300 that they pay.
Yeah. So
And
I don't
then
know.
over time, it ratchets up to almost $480 after 3 years.
Yeah. And not to mention StreamYard charges in US dollars. So for me
Yeah,
to
your
pay
dollar
for,
ain't doing well.
it ain't doing well. So for me to get to pay for StreamYard now, it's going to cost me a fortune because Canadian dollar is not doing very great.
Oh yeah, it's good for us to come there, and I'll just say what state I'm from, so I don't get harassed.
So I don't know if StreamYard sold the company to somebody else and they just got greedy and said, "Hey, we're going to be now charging this because it
Usually
works."
that's how it works.
I don't know.
If someone else buys the company, or if it's taken over by private equity, which I've been accused of being at times, yeah, they raise prices.
Yeah.
It's like Spirit Airlines going private, so
Yeah.
they say their cost could go up, or I don't think it's going to go up. I think it's going to get sold to someone.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's wrong because Lifetime to me is
Yes, you're
get that deal till I
yes,
die.
you're not supposed to pay the increases as someone else like me that I stopped paying for it. So if I went back to pay for the Pro, I would get, and if I was using it a lot, I would pay more money than you.
Yeah, exactly. And the only way that I should lose my Lifetime deal is if I cancel.
Yes.
Okay. And then if I come and I want to come back and resubscribe, then I have to pay the regular fee.
Yes, the new fee.
So hopefully StreamYard's listening to this. And if they are, fuck yeah.
Hey,
and then with that, I'm gonna play my lovely intro for that because that deserves an intro. He was hiding. I had to find it. So, anyways, I'm back. And so
you muted me.
I did, yeah, because I played my intro. Sorry about that. So now what? Now what?
Yeah, 2025 is not starting off as a good year.
It's just a sad day when I got the email, and I emailed them back. I think I emailed them back several times, and I was not happy. They weren't happy emails.
And did they say anything and reply
Because
back?
they did. They said, sorry about that, but we've added some features that now it's going to increase the price. I even aggressively hit the send button when I sent it. Like, bastards.
Yeah, I got that. I got that too. When I send a mean email out to people, I'm just like, it's like I wish I was pushing a button and nuking them.
So you know what I went through. You know what I went through.
Oh no.
So where the hell is everybody? I sent out this stream to everybody. Everybody.
It's Saturday night.
Like, does anybody care about my shows anymore?
Hi. It's Saturday night, and if I wasn't in so much pain, I may not have been home.
Oh yeah, where would you have been?
Well,
discoing.
Well, not tonight, but
sitting on a speaker going like this. My back hurts. I ain't standing tonight, guys. And sitting on the speaker dancing.
Having that going on, yeah. No, I could have been out at dinner, and I probably would have got back, and I said, "Oh my God, he's on."
Yeah, I was going to send you an invite, but I said, you know what? He's got his notification turned on. I know he'll be there.
Yes, I did have my notification. It did pop up, and
you were very late. You were very late to the show. I think you missed like a minute of the intro. So please go back and watch it because I spent all bloody day editing it for you to make you look good, Steve.
You have to understand, I don't have guilt.
You don't have any guilt?
No.
I spent all day editing a video, an intro, to make you look good. So you need to go back.
An orchestra playing in the background as you're saying it and playing aggressive music. I still would be like, I don't have guilt.
Yeah, and plus, while it was playing, you were on the goddamn phone. So you missed all of it. So watch the whole entire intro because I watched you yapping away on a telephone. You didn't watch at all.
I had it going on when I was watching it. I had it on silence, muted, but I was watching it, and I was watching it. So yes, I was watching it.
Just goes to show you how much you care about the show. You have to mute me. Mute me. How dare you? Anyways, I watched.
You're done with your tantrum?
Yeah, I am.
You're like a cat. I may have to get a spray bottle and just spray it at you. Bad Casper. Bad Casper.
wait for July. Okay, please not now. It's still too cold.
Why? You afraid if I do the spray bottle, it's gonna come out as ice and hit you?
No, I'm done with being cold. Done.
It's not that bad. You're warmer than I am here. It's bloody cold in Boston. We have cold. It's a wind chill factor. Where is it?
I told Jen today, I said, I don't think I can stay here another winter.
Oh, please don't yap it up.
And then she said, well, where you want to move to? Where are you going to go? I said, I don't know. Let's just go somewhere else.
Now, where are you going to go?
I don't know.
That you can't take the winter anymore.
I want to go somewhere where it doesn't snow anymore.
Well, you might be able to go to Florida because the real estate prices are going to drop there because you Canadians are also selling your homes there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I have to do something. And you know what? If I actually do get a chance to move, I will take my shovel with me and I will have it professionally framed. And I will stick it on my wall in my new house where I don't get any snow anymore. Just so that I can remember
like -5 outside.
every time I have to shovel.
Just
-5?
I'm hoping that you like that I am using Celsius here in the United States so I can
Thank you. Thank you.
And in Barbados it feels like it's 25 degrees centigrade in Barbados. It's 5 degrees in Berlin.
Yeah.
So it's warm in Berlin. I know you.
Where would you? I mean, you're lucky that you live in the States, Steve, because you can go anywhere.
No,
you have so many choices.
No, I don't. Out of the 50 states, I would only live in 12 of them.
Yeah, but I mean, you have. If you want to go buy a house on the beach, you have that option. I don't. I have to apply for U.S. citizenship and blah 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 blah.
You can go to Nova Scotia.
It's too windy there, isn't it?
You know what I'm going to say.
But maybe you're right.
Hold on. Let me see Edmonton. Let me see. What does it feel like in Edmonton right now?
Would you buy a house on the beach?
No.
Why?
The home flood insurance is bloody.
Look how white I am. I'm like a ghost. Anyways, continue. Sorry, I had to show you how white I am.
You really shouldn't use Casper as your name, Casper2yall for your channel, where you're saying you're white as a ghost. People are going to start thinking that you're the cartoon character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost, friendly ghost, I'm sorry, I just have that song in my head.
I like the name. I can see that on T-shirts. I can see this name.
You can't use
jeans
because then you're getting copyright infringement.
This name, Casper2yall.
Yes, I can see that too.
I mean, look, it's on my hat. It's on my hat, and it looks fantastic. I can see it on socks. I can see it on shirts. I can see it on underwear. I can see it on anything. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to be wearing underwear that says Casper2yall on it? No?
Are you getting into designing stuff now?
Maybe.
I mean, I have to say, you have lost your mind.
I think someone would wear that.
You have lost your mind, you know.
It would look good. It would look good. And maybe I can turn it into a brand.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Would you buy it? Would you buy my brand? You could see a poster of me at your nearest bay. There's a poster of me wearing Casper2yall gear. And you'd be like, hey.
Are you gonna do an underwear model now?
No, I don't think I can do that. Maybe when I was like 18, 20. I can't do that anymore.
So you're gonna hire someone to be your underwear model.
Well, they'll have to just use what do you call those dummies? A dummy model? A mannequin? Yeah, with like 6 abs, right? Some muscles. Yeah, and I think it'll do
Well,
well.
that would definitely get people where you're under if you had that for the ads.
Yeah, I think it'll do well. So I just need to win some money, and then I'll start it. I'll start it off, and I'll get China to print all my stuff, and then I'll just have an online store. Try to get into the Bay and
You know,
Costco.
Canada used to have so many department stores. Eaton, Simpsons.
We had a Zellas. I loved Zellas.
Yep.
Oh man, I used to go to Zellas pretty much every weekend to get it like an egg salad sandwich with my mom. It was the best egg salad sandwich I've ever had. Man, that was so good. I don't understand why they shut down. I actually loved Zellas. I used to just go there just to walk around and say hi to everybody, not spend anything, just wave at people. It
Eaton's
was
was
just
my store when I went to when I was a kid in Montreal.
yeah,
So they had a
Eaton's.
great bakery.
Mm,
Their
yeah,
baked goods were good.
we need Zella's back.
We need a lot of those stores back.
Yeah, I don't know. We just need something nice to go to.
Oh, to answer your question about if I bought a house next to the beach here in Massachusetts, there's one
Mhm.
little problem. Flood
What?
insurance is expensive here.
Listen. What if you build a big wall?
That wall, people have been building walls and those walls have been coming down.
Mm,
So it's expensive to do that. Even if you have a wall, it's
mm,
very expensive.
yeah. I don't know. That's my dream is to have a house
On the
on the
beach.
beach. On the beach.
Well, you could do the Caribbean.
Yeah. But you need money for that, sir. And so
I would say
trying.
British Columbia, but that's expensive as hell.
Mm,
And you have hold on, Prince Edward Island.
mm-hmm,
It's surrounded by a bay, so you don't really get like the big winds and stuff like that. It's not like going to Newfoundland or
mm-hmm,
Labrador or New Brunswick or
mm-hmm.
New Brunswick might be interesting.
Yeah, I just can't do it right now because to start over, to find a new job and the moving expenses and all of that, you know,
Yeah, you have to drive across Canada.
it's gonna be not easy. So if I won the lottery, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd seriously be thinking about moving out of Alberta because I cannot be here anymore. Cannot be here anymore.
Is it that bad?
It is. It is so depressing, Steve. Like you wear out a shovel by the time winter's over here. Like how bad is that? You gotta buy a new shovel every year because you wear it out. Like seriously, you need to be in the shovel business here because you buy shovels. And you know what else you need to buy? Like stock in is a windshield washer because now that it's +5, all that snow, which is like feet of snow, that the
I'm
snow
surprised they
plows
used the word miles of snow.
miles because I'm using your term, Steve.
I'm just using your terms because the way how I picture snow in where you Edmonton right now,
Mm.
I am looking at homes that are covered with snow.
Oh, it is. If you want, I can send you a
No, that
picture.
you have to do tunnels to get out to your car.
Pretty much.
It's
Pretty
not
much.
like Buffalo gets snow and they get
No.
9 feet of snow and they had a bad snowstorm that actually shut the city down. They don't
Yeah.
shut it down at 3 feet like we do. They
Yeah.
shut it at 6.
They don't shut nothing down here at all. And the thing is, if your house is on a main street where they plow, the snow plows will come and plow the street, and they plow the snow like 4 feet high onto your sidewalk that you have to go out now and go and somehow chisel your way out.
Well, I
And
have to admit, Montreal has a better way of cleaning snow. They don't have that issue.
they need to come up with a better way.
No, I
Of,
mean Montreal doesn't. I mean they take the snow away with them as they plow.
yeah, they don't do that here.
Yeah, you need to get Montreal to do your snow service.
Yeah, So, in regards to windshield washer,
Yeah,
right now, because the snow is melting and creating a whole bunch of ice melt and splashy everywhere, you have to clean your windows of your car like
yeah.
every 30 seconds. And so, yeah, buy shares into ice melt because,
Oh, the
what do you call it?
ice
Windshield
melt.
washer.
The ice melt
Yeah.
has doubled in price here. We used to spend like $12 for a bottle
Hmm.
to put in front of your house and driveway. It's
Hmm.
now $25 for a bag.
Hmm.
I mean, we've been. I mean, the last couple of winters have not been bad here in Boston. I have to admit, it's been cold, but we haven't had snow.
Hmm.
Now we have snow, and it's this. We're not you. I mean, we should be used to it, but in the last 3 winters, we haven't had any.
Yeah, you're very lucky. I bought a huge, massive bag of ice melt from Costco for like $20. Good deal.
Hmm.
Opened it up. I think I used it twice. And the bag, I don't know what happened, but all of the rest of it turned into a brick. And I went there to go, like, oh, I need ice melt. I got a whole bunch of it in the garage. I went there, stuck because Jen has one of those garden little
Yep,
shovels.
yep. You get one of those garden shovels, and you act like you're murdering someone in your front.
So yeah, I tried to scoop some out, and it was like a brick. And so I'm there like hammering it, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
So
I,
I don't know what happened, but it froze
those
like a
big
freaking.
those big tubs cost like $25, and now those are like $50 here.
Yeah.
They really know how to gouge you.
Yeah, so my recommendation is buy the ones in the tub. Don't buy the ones in the bag
Yeah.
because it somehow turns into a brick if there's holes in the bag or I don't know. You let
No,
air in there.
no, mine was in a tub and it turned into. I'm there, acting like a murder scene. I'm there just stabbing away like it's like hi, how you doing? No, I'm not killing anyone. I'm just trying to, get
Yeah,
the sand
yeah,
and
yeah.
salt out so I can, so you don't slip and fall. Don't mind
Mhm.
me. I'm just swearing and if this,
But
and then they like look at me and like say, "You look like you're taking a lot of anger." Yeah, I got a lot of anger, so
mm,
it's a good
yeah,
workout. You're just practicing like you're killing someone.
yeah, it's but you know what? Ice melt I think damages your concrete because
Yeah, it does.
every time when I use it I find little like burnt holes in the concrete.
Yeah, but I want to make
So
sure I don't slip and fall. So I'm willing to have the, you know,
mm,
salting the earth, poisoning it so nothing grows.
right. You one of
I,
those.
yeah, I'm one of those scorch earth first and then ask questions later.
Yeah. No, it's okay, I get it. We have a community hall down the road here, and
Yes.
they have like sand bins where you can go and grab sand
Yeah. Well, that's good.
but every time when I go there to grab sand, it's empty. So I sent them a nasty email going, you know what, like if you're gonna have a sand bin, how about putting some sand in it?
And they probably say we did.
I guess everyone's been using the sand. I don't know, but they didn't respond. But anyway,
They
it
used
pisses
to
me
do
off
that.
because it's a long walk. Okay. I'm not going to drive there. I'm going to walk there to grab sand because I don't want the sand breaking and going all over my car and my trunk and all that. So I walk there with a big, like an ice cream tub to put some sand in there so I can sprinkle it on my sidewalks. And there's never any goddamn sand in it. So it's like a long walk for nothing. You open the lid, you're like, it's empty.
My old my old city used to do that, but when I drive by there, I don't see that anymore.
Yeah. So, anyways, I use sand now. If I can get sand. If sometimes, yeah. Anyway. I
Yeah.
sometimes I go to a different area and get sand, but
What about where you work? I mean, yes, you have to put plastic down to make sure it doesn't spill and stuff like that. But
yeah,
you know, it's worth to steal it from areas that you don't live in.
yeah, because no one would know, right?
No,
No one would know. It's not like
no, they
everyone's gonna be
can't
like,
tell.
"Hey, do you live here?" And I see your driver's
and that's
license.
where you get a Karen that you just want to take the shovel and then hit her over the head with it and then bury her.
Yeah.
No, that still leaves the body. You got to get something where you don't leave bodies. Oh, hydrofluoric acid. Don't. It's an acid dip.
Yeah.
Acid pool. Everyone's got to have an acid pool.
Probably can't order that.
I need 6 of them. I have a lot of people I want to throw in an acid pool.
Damn. Damn.
You don't know. I have some anger issues.
Yeah, I could tell when you came to visit me. Everything bothered you. Everything.
I don't like the heat. I don't do well in Barbados because the people there my relatives don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, well,
and I'm sitting there in bed, underwear on, if lucky, just sitting there on top of the bed, not even going underneath the sheets as my relatives would do. And I'm just sitting there going, this is how it all ends. I'm going to melt away in death. I
bought an AC now. I have an AC.
Oh, good Lord. I will go without food just to have AC in the summertime. I want to be able to freeze my nips.
You can need like 4 ACs going in the room then, because the AC that I bought is supposed to do like 700 square feet, something like that.
I have a 12,000 that I put in that window over there, and trust me, it freezes.
Yeah, mine
it keeps this room hallway closed. I have an 8,000 for my bedroom, which is usually used for a bigger room, and then the bedroom upstairs has another 10,000, and that freezes the room.
Jeez, yeah, mine is at 12,000.
Cold. I don't mind paying the $600 electric bill in the summertime.
So do you put it on high? The AC, it's on high, huh? Did you put it on medium or what?
There's a medium setting?
Yeah. There's a low, medium, and a high.
Oh, I put it on high and at 60 or 62.
Okay. So that's probably why I don't run mine high, because they say that it's going to cost like $100 extra a month.
Oh, no.
To run your AC.
I'm willing to pay for that. I can, in the wintertime, I could put as many sheets of blankets over me, dressed in a winter parka to sleep in, but I want to freeze I am not going to sweat in the summertime with the humidity.
Yeah,
we have humidity here. We have dreadful humidity in Boston.
Yeah.
I don't like humidity.
So why are you living there then?
Well, it's only 12 states that I can live in. I mean, it's either Boston, New York, San Francisco, or Seattle, or Portland, Oregon.
Ooh.
Or Chicago.
Move to Portland.
I like Portland.
Portland's nice.
Yes, it is. And it's cheaper than Boston.
Yeah, and it's closer to me.
And Seattle's cheaper than Boston.
It's a bit closer to me.
Yes, it is, but it is closer to you.
I could drive to you, no problem.
Chicago is cheaper than us, than we are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only city that I would have to spend more in than Boston is San Francisco and New York.
San Francisco's too windy. I don't think you'll like it there.
I don't mind windy. I've been to San Francisco.
It's way too windy there.
I don't mind the wind.
It's so windy you can't even fly a kite there.
I don't care if flying a kite or letting my balls loose in the wind. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I'll be like, wee.
Yeah, but it is nice and cool there for sure.
Yes, that doesn't bother me.
You know what? San Francisco might be best for you.
But it's expensive as shit.
Yeah.
It's more expensive than Boston.
Yeah.
I mean, the only place in Canada that I think that may be on the same cost as Boston is Vancouver.
Okay.
Because Toronto's cheaper.
What bothers me about San Francisco is that they charge you to use the bridges across the across the water, and that bothers me. And it's like $20.
Yeah, we got a bridge in Boston and tunnels in Boston that you have to pay tolls for. We're used to it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that
And
can
New
can.
York City is just one big. You take bridge and tunnel crowd. Those are all toll roads. There's nothing free in New York City for tolls or
Yeah,
bridges
how can they get away with that? Like,
because they can.
I mean, what if you have to use the bridge every day for work and you're paying
You do.
$20 per day to go across the bridge?
Well, I think there's.
Actually, more because you got to come back. Another $20.
Well, they usually charge in one. Like in Boston, they only charge in one direction
Oh, okay.
when you're coming in.
Mm.
So in New York, they only charge in one direction when you're going into the city.
Right. Well, I'll tell
And-
you a story about me. I went there on a motorcycle, and the hotel that we were staying at, we got to the hotel around like 7 o'clock at night, and we looked on our phones to see if there was a Walmart close by, and they said, yeah, there was a Walmart like eight minutes away. So we hopped on the bike. We used the GPS to go to the Walmart. We went over the bridge to get to the Walmart, and we were done Walmart. And then to come back, we hit the GPS to go back to the hotel, and the GPS took us to a bridge where you had to pay a $20 toll fee. And we're like, why do we have to pay $20? We just came here for free, like over the bridge. They said, no, you have to pay to go back. To go back. And we're like, are you kidding me? So then we looked at the GPS going, okay, let's find another route to go back to the hotel. It was going to take us an hour and a half to get back to the hotel.
You have to go all the way south to San Jose, then come back up.
Yeah. Or you pay the $20 to go across the bridge. And we're like, bastards. That was an expensive Walmart.
Toll roads here. I mean, you pay to use some highways.
Yeah. So that's how they get you.
I mean, you get the Mass Pike. I mean, but it's good. I mean, like New Jersey Turnpike. You heard about New Jersey's highways being like the hell pit. It is hell. And you also got the car and truck lanes and the car lanes on the New Jersey Turnpike. Sometimes either one, depending on the day, one is better than the other. Especially, I found when I lived there, taking the car and truck lanes was quicker than taking the car lanes because I could see the car lanes just backing up. And the Garden State parking lot, as they call it, the Garden State Parkway, there's a toll road every county.
Yeah. Wow.
And I hate that. I mean, people do take 287, which is free, but that's also a friggin' parking lot. The highways in New York City are parking lots.
Yeah, it must be stressful driving in a heavy congested.
Yes, it is. That's why I hate driving.
I mean, you probably have to leave like an hour or two.
Yes, you do.
Earlier to get to work.
When I was doing a job in Queens and I had to get there by 9:15, I had to leave my house at no later than 7.
To get there for what, 8?
9:15. It should take, and I was new to New Jersey, and as I was going from Central Jersey to Queens, Long Island City, which is right on the other side of the the river from Manhattan, they told me to take the Verrazano to go through Staten Island, Brooklyn Queens Expressway to get up there because it's supposed to be not that bad, and that was. I got anger management, became a very angry person that day. I could pin the day that I used every single swear word in the world. Then they said go all the way up to the George Washington Bridge, come through that way, and then come back down. That was a no. I found going through New York City was the most quicker way, and that was only an hour and a half, less than an hour and a half. The first one took 3 hours. The other one took 2.5 hours.
My God! And then if you miss your turn, then you're really screwed.
No. You can't miss your turn. Everything's a block. If you miss your turn, you just go around the block. Now they got the congestion tax in New York City.
Really?
So if you're going below what I think 59th or 60th Street, you pay the congestion tax, and that is very depending on the time of day.
So how do they charge you for that? They take a picture of your license plate or what?
Yeah. Well, that's what we do in Massachusetts now. There's no more toll booths. If you have the little transponder on your car, that it's usually 5 to 10 cents cheaper than if they just take a picture of your license plate.
So what if you don't have a transponder?
Then you pay the full price.
From a picture from a license plate.
Or
Is that
yeah,
how it
if
works?
you don't have a transponder, from the picture of your license plate, and if you
Okay.
don't pay and you're in Massachusetts or surrounding states, that will add up, and you will not be able to renew your registration for your car or your
So
or
I
or your.
wonder how many vehicles are driving with stolen license plates on their car. Because that would be a good idea.
It would
If you,
be, but then you really, I don't know. I don't know how. I know there's ghost license plates and stuff like that, stolen ones, but I don't hear about that, especially now since a lot of people work from home.
Mhm.
I mean, toll roads are not getting what they were. It's like I mean, I have a transponder for my car, and it's still at $50 that I haven't
Mhm.
even used for the last God knows. I mean, only time I use it is when I go to Connecticut,
Mhm.
or if I go up to Maine through New Hampshire. I
Mhm.
I can use my pass up there.
So you have like a prepaid amount already on.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
can use my pass from Maine all the way down to DC
Mm.
for Easy Pass. That's mostly the Northeast.
But the thing is that I noticed when I was in Portugal, they had the camera system that would take a picture of your license plate,
Oh yeah, they have that too. If
which we found.
if you don't have, if it doesn't respond to your transponder, they'll take a
Mm.
picture of the license plate.
Yeah, but the thing is that really bothered me is that these cameras are like almost hidden away that you can't see them.
Oh yeah, you can't.
So it's like you have no idea if you're paying or if you're not going to pay to cross this
Oh
bridge.
no. I mean, first, if they see if they respond to the transponder, they're not gonna hit your license plate.
There should be a warning there going if you go on this bridge, you're going to pay $20.
Oh yeah, there's signs saying that you're coming up to a toll.
I
I
don't
mean,
remember seeing any.
you use the tunnels here. You know, you don't have the tolls going out, but when you're coming in, you know you're gonna have to sit there. You don't really sit at the. So we don't have toll booths anymore, so you just have the cameras and they just take the pictures. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Well,
we had the
you
toll
know,
booth, it backed things up.
mm,
I mean, you always say there's a backup at the Alston Brighton toll booths. It's a 5 hour
mm.
backup. Now there's no backup because toll booth
They,
backup is gone.
you're right. They should do that here. When do you remember when we went into Jasper?
Yeah.
Or to it was Jasper or Banff. They had a
Yeah.
toll booth there. You had to
Yeah.
pay before you could go in. Why don't they do that here, where
But
you
it's not a
just
national park.
it's a
It's like
national park,
so you're
but
paying to
why?
get into the park. So
Yeah,
parks are different than it's not like a regular toll road that people are using to get from point A to B. I mean,
but
yeah, it's
they should do that here though, because sometimes when you go there,
hold on.
if it's a, if it's a
I'm trying to
if it's a long weekend, there's a lineup of people having to stop to pay, stop, pay, stop, pay. If they had like a camera system there where it would take your picture and then send you the bill, I guess, in the mail, that would speed up traffic on
true.
busy times going into the park, into
But
the
do you have
national
toll
park.
roads in Canada?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
no, but
Not even in Toronto?
I don't think so. But knock on wood, let's hope that doesn't
Oh
never
no, but
happen.
Montreal does have it for the bridges.
I don't know. I haven't been there, so I
Why
don't
haven't
know.
you been to Montreal?
I don't know.
Oh, Canada.
No, I don't know.
You need to visit Canada more.
You're right. I have not seen much of Canada.
Have I seen more Canada than you have now?
Probably.
I mean, I've been to Quebec. I've been to Halifax, Quebec, Montreal. Well, that was like as a family thing. Toronto's family, and
Yeah.
now you're the first time I went out west. Oh no,
Mm.
Calgary when I was in applying for graduate school when I was back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You remember
So
You remember 88?
Kinda.
Were you born back then?
Yeah. Of
How
course.
old were you in eight? How old were you in '88?
I was born in 1975.
Thank you. At least
So
you were there.
yeah, not
Yeah.
very old.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's very, very expensive to travel in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
It's cheaper.
Your airfares are awful.
Yeah, it's cheaper to fly from here to Cuba or here to Barbados than it is to fly anywhere in Canada.
Even on the budget airlines like Flair and the I would not I don't know. I mean air transit, I hear like when they come from the Caribbean, they have to make a stop occasionally in New Orleans because they didn't fill all the way up in
Mm. Mm.
they got a bad rep.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have any toll roads?
Maybe
Yeah.
one of these days I'll go.
I mean, I haven't been to Winnipeg.
Winnipeg? No, I haven't been there either.
I,
But
I'm
you know,
not.
I cannot wait for retirement because that's when I'm going to probably check out Canada is when I'm retired. I'm planning very hard for my retirement because I want to have a great retirement. You know what I'm saying? Seawolf 13's in the house. How you doing, buddy?
Hello there.
See you here. Seawolf 13 is streaming pretty much every day, guys. Go and
Yes,
check.
he is. He's a very busy man.
I don't know how he has the time to do it because he's scuba diving. He's lobster, you know, fishing. He's halibut fishing. I don't know how he's got time to do YouTube, but he's doing it. So go check him out. Thanks for joining me here. Appreciate it. I just got here. Where are you? Why am I'm tired, man. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes.
Since you haven't done much else throughout the whole month and for the month of February, this hour and 45 minutes should just be a great.
Yeah, I'm tired because I got up early. Oh God, I got up early, and then I started streaming the intro for tonight.
And I was late for.
He was late for, and he was on the phone throughout the whole intro, so he didn't get to see it. Which I hope that he goes back and he watches it because I spent all day editing a video, an intro for this guy here, and he'd rather be on the phone, chatting on the phone.
Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, I saw you talking on the phone.
Wow.
So let's see here. He says he's got only another week and a half of coldness, and then you're gonna start getting warm. You're gonna go out.
He's probably getting spring.
Yeah,
spring is coming to him. We don't know because since we got a little bit more snow this winter, we could have snow sometimes in March and April. Occasionally May. Back in the day, we had snow we had a winter storm in June. And I know if you were here, you were probably moved out of Boston by then. Seeing snow in June.
Yeah, sometimes we get snow in May here.
Like so what's the problem?
But just like a sprinkle.
A sprinkle. When he says a sprinkle, it's only like 9 yards, like a meter or two.
Not that
compared to now, which is kind of like the polar bears are walking through his whole area, grabbing things.
But you know what's funny is that when it snows here, you get to see little footprints of rats, mice, cats. What do you call it? Coyotes, skunks. You see these little footprints in the snow. And you're like, oh, how cute is that?
You do know if you move to a place like the U.S. and especially to the cities, we have a rat problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a rat problem here.
That would bother me. I found a mouse in my basement, and I got mouse traps all over the place. Try to catch the thing because.
Why aren't your cats doing it?
Well, it's in the basement. My cats don't come to the basement because I got my studio down here, and they'll tear my studio apart.
I think Toby would not do that.
Oh, he would.
Is he still angry with you?
No, I mean, we've made up.
And how's Belle?
Belle is all she does now is really she sleeps, and she loves belly rubs. Give her belly rubs all the time. She loves
Mm-hmm.
it. She's really cute. She loves to snuggle. She's a lap cat. If you're laying down on the couch, she'll come and lay on you. You know.
And Toby is not a lap cat.
No, he lets you touch him for about a minute, and then
He's like saying, "Yeah, you touch me. Move on."
then he takes off, and then you can't touch him again. But yes, going back to Brent's comment, I'm going to be riding the motorcycle as soon as it's all melted and the roads get cleaned, because there's a lot of gravel and rocks and all that they've
He
used.
probably won't be
on the
doing it
road.
until June.
So yeah, probably mid-June. Exactly. And he wants to know, are you going to come back and visit me again?
Yes.
He's going to come back and visit me again.
Yes, I am.
I don't know. I don't know when. I'm out of cologne, by the way. Steve bought me some really nice. No, you bought me some aftershave, but you gave me a bottle of cologne.
Yeah,
before
because
you left.
they would have thrown it out on my way in back to the
Yeah,
U.S.
They would have thrown it out at the airport. So he's like,
And
hey,
I would
Mo.
have, and I would have, and then there would be a big disturbance at the airport because they threw it out.
Yeah. So for the past year, I've been using it, and I've been smelling like Steve. Yeah. I'm like, hey, this is what Steve smells like. This is what probably Steve's wearing today.
You know, that really doesn't sound good.
Sometimes I put on a couple more squirts
No,
because actually,
just one or two.
it's
That's
a
it.
very nice smell. It's a very nice
Yes.
smell. Cool. So when you come visit me, maybe you can bring me another bottle.
I'm not bringing another bottle. I'll get you
I'm
one
out.
there.
I'm out. So Steve, no, Steve wants to know, Steve, do you get any animals? Do you get any animals there in your area?
Yeah. Right now we have some rats.
How big are the rats? Show me. You're kidding. No, that's a raccoon.
No, that's a rat.
Damn.
The subway rats are a little bigger.
Why is that?
I don't know why. We don't ask questions. We just know we don't go in the subway where there's a rat. I did see a small New York City. Maybe it was a juvenile rat, but that was eaten by a seagull.
Really?
Yeah, and I've been trying to get birds of prey to come back to my area in Medford City. You know, some falcons, some parrot, some things. Just go and kill the rat population and the rabbits.
Yeah, I know how you do that, by the way.
I have something already in the garage. I have a plastic drum with a flip top, and as soon as they go into it, they fall into the solution, and then I have to
solution.
Yeah,
you're a bad guy. Eh? Damn. But I was gonna say to get the the falcons back and
I need those back. It's like someone said they had an owl problem out in Western Mass. I was like, send the owls east. We got a whole bunch of friggin' things that they can eat here.
All you do is you hang some chicken off a tree.
No,
and the
rats will go for it. The rats will climb the tree.
Rats can't climb trees.
They will. These rats do climb.
Have you found a rat? Have you found a rat that size in your place?
I found remains of the bones of the rat in the solution.
So sometimes they do get in the house, eh?
No, they don't get in the house. I mean, I have it in the garage, the trap.
Oh, okay. So they're getting to the garage, but not into your place, eh?
No, the garage is open. So that's where we keep the trash cans. So I put I put some trash on top of the trap, and when it flips open, on both sides, it flips when they get into it, and you'll hear like a squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah. Did you build that yourself?
Yes.
Okay, that's very cool. So Seawolf was actually asking, do you have any cats or dogs?
I don't have any dogs. I want to get a cat, but I'm not allowed a cat in my apartment.
But you own it.
Trust me, I would get I would go to the place and ask, okay, do you have a cat that is a killer? I need to know, has your rat tasted human blood? Because I need it to go out and kill.
You would let
I
it
mean,
outside?
well, no,
Yeah.
I would never. My cat I let outside when I was a kid, and it had two dogs as a friend, a Rottweiler and a Doberman,
Mm.
and she had a bed of squirrel tails.
Mm.
I don't know where the bodies of the
Mm.
squirrels were, but
Mm.
she had squirrel
Mm.
tails on the porch.
Jeez, eh? Wow. But if you get a cat that likes to, I guess,
Kill.
kill, you're
Yeah.
gonna end up having scratch marks on your leather. Is that leather? Is that a leather couch you got there?
No, it's not.
Well, they love scratching leather and
And
fabric.
that's a
So,
problem if I got a cat that kills that I have boots and I don't want the cat to hurt my
Mm.
boots. Because my cat didn't do it when she was a child.
Yeah, they spray your boots. They'll scratch your boots.
Yeah,
They'll
I'm not.
screw your
See, that's
boots.
the thing. I mean, I'll have to train the cat from a kitten on how to kill. It's like when I was a kid, I had a knowing dog in the neighborhood that I wanted the cat to kill, and
Mm.
I got like one of those toy dogs that look
Mm.
like the cat, like the dog,
Mm.
and I would just
Mm-hmm.
drag it around and have her pounce on it, put the put the put the
Huh?
little red beam on it, so she would just go and tear it apart.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But she was a loving cat. She was a little kitty. She was my little girl.
Wow. So you should get one then. Who cares what your building says? Just get one. They're not going to know. Who's going to know?
I mean, we got a coyotes in the neighborhood, and they don't even do crap. They just look all bougie.
Yeah, no one's going to know unless you
They
go, hey, I
they
have a cat.
the coyotes come. You see them walking down the street at night, and they like look at you. What's up?
You know, we have coyotes now in our area, which is unusual.
Oh, look.
Did you see that? I did that. And what happens if I do that? I don't know. Anyway,
Yes. Yeah.
in the morning because I leave for work at 4:30 in the morning, right? So when I'm driving to work, on the street here by my house is a coyote. And they're huge.
Yeah, they are huge.
They're hungry. They're looking for rabbits because we have a lot of rabbits in the area.
Yeah, I haven't seen
And
any more rabbits. I mean, our rabbits around here also have attitudes. It's like they sit there in the driveway, right where your tires go, and you're backing out, and it's like looking at you saying, "I dare you to run me over. I dare you," and I want to do it, but the neighbors are looking.
I didn't know you had wild rabbits there.
Yeah, no, we have rabbits with attitudes.
Wow.
And
Our
they need to
rabbits
be
here, our rabbits here are the size of a cat. They're huge.
Yeah, they're not that big here, but they're like this. The rats are bigger than they are. I mean,
That's
my rats are so bad that we have replaced the trash barrels, the plastic ones, many times because they have chewed through the top.
Jeez.
And every time I go and take the trash out, because I take the trash out, they bring up the people upstairs bring it in. I have to bang the barrels, or when they're leaving in the morning, because they wake up early and if the barrels are out, they have to stomp because a rat will come out of the barrels.
Jeez. No, thank you.
And before I take the barrels out, I bring another solution up. I take my bleach and peroxide and ammonia, pour half of it in the barrel to make sure that
Yeah.
they come out or die.
That's terrible, Steve.
What? Don't look at me like I'm
Catch and release.
fuck catch and release.
Catch and release, man. You got to do it. What do you call it?
If I had my way of doing it, and if I
humane way.
Fig that. If I had my way and I was still a chemist, the solution we would not have a rat problem in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
But isn't there? Doesn't the city of Boston?
I'm not in
Do-
Boston. I'm in Medford.
Okay, but don't they do something
All
about the rat problem?
they are all the cities around the city of Boston. The cities and towns around the Boston that have a rat problem. It is not an easy thing. They
Mm.
set the traps out. I mean, some people got next door. They got the electric ones out. That when it gets in there, it zaps them and they're dead.
Really?
Or the other neighbor, they put little traps out. The rat gets trapped. It kills them right in the back of the neck. Sometimes they're like really big and they like they're like gym rats, and they drag the trap around with them still in it.
Oh man.
I mean, we caught one once, and my neighbor was trying to kill it, so I got the ice, the little
Mm,
ice thing,
mm,
and I
mm.
guillotined it.
Oh jeez, that's terrible.
I said I guillotined it, so now you can move the body.
Yeah, there's no way I could live in it. And I'm from Africa. Africa has snakes and everything, spiders and
Oh no,
tarantulas.
I ain't dealing with that.
I can do it.
If I see one of those giant spiders or danger noodles in the house, I'm
Mm,
already burning the house down.
hmm.
I burned the house down. You know, like in Australia with those big huntsman spiders and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I
You know,
could do it. And I'm from Africa. Like when I lived in Africa, that stuff didn't bother me. I
oh
used to
fuck.
go in. I used to go out in the bushes barefoot. I used to go play in the lakes barefoot. I mean, with the you know, no worry at all. And yeah, now that I've been living in Canada, I just don't think I can do it anymore. But going back to the rat problem, when I was in Barbados, I did see those big rats in Barbados, and I was shocked to see how big they were. And they were all in the garbage, like the green big garbage bins that they have there. And I was like, man, what is that? We thought it was raccoons, but they were rats. So yeah, I couldn't do it. There's no way.
So that's the
So
reason why I've killed a whole bunch of them in the trap.
yeah,
And I just have to drain the solution out and then throw the remains in the trash can in a plastic bag and get rid of it.
that's nasty, man.
And then
The,
I have to go to. The problem is that I have to go to 6 to 5 Home Depots and Lowe's to buy all the chemicals I need, because you can't do it all at once at one place, because they're going to start, and
yeah,
you got to pay cash.
I get it. Okay.
You know how it goes from there, people.
I know. Otherwise, they start worrying about what the hell is this guy eating all these chemicals for?
You buy the sulfuric acid, you buy the peroxide,
Mhm.
and
Do you wear a mask? Because you should be wearing a mask.
I don't
The
buy
only,
sulfuric acid. I mean, and hey, I even poured a little hydrochloric acid in there just for a chaser.
the only Hakel's in the building. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully dinner was good. He went out for dinner tonight. That's why he's not here. And that's why
Where
he's
did
here.
you go?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, do you have the keg room in Edmonton?
Keg. The keg. Yeah, we have keg. The keg.
Yeah, because I went to that when I was in Toronto. That was a good steakhouse.
Oh, they have really good steak there. They have steak
God.
steak bites. Oh my god, it's my best. Like I love steak, and I haven't had it for a while. But
You're not going to put ketchup on it, are you?
I do.
All right.
I do.
You go to the keg and you're going to put ketchup at that restaurant on. You got to put ketchup on the steak in that restaurant.
Yeah, I put steak on it. Steak. I put ketchup on it for sure. I do. Yeah, I put ketchup on everything. Jen she yells at me and all that stuff, but whatever, I don't care. I put it on because it tastes good, and that's what I enjoy. And the main important thing is that you want to enjoy your food, right? So I put ketchup on it. That's because that's what I enjoy doing.
You don't put ketchup on your food like that.
I do.
In a place like that. I mean,
you were here. You saw how much ketchup I put on my egg.
But if you're at a nice friggin' restaurant, you're not going to do that.
I do it. I'm sorry, but I do it. Seawolf wants to know, am I going to be looking for Bigfoot?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you.
Maybe I will.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't
If I
really.
come up there, I'm not going camping. I'm going to tell you
You
that right off.
need to go camping with me just one night, Steve.
No.
Okay. Well,
No. What did
we'll
I
get
say?
you. We'll get you a nice tent.
No.
I
My
haven't.
nice tent is a hotel room service.
Well, we'll bring you
Hotel
room
with room
service to the.
service.
We'll bring you skip the dishes to the tent.
No, I also want concierge. I want to be able to call from my hotel room concierge and ask them to get me a ticket to something. Are
Okay.
you going to be able to do that out in the middle of friggin' nowhere?
We'll work something out. Okay, we'll work something out.
Are you going to build a hotel? I mean, the Fairmont's out in the middle of nowhere where we went to Lake Lusane's, where we saw
Lake Louise.
that place.
Yeah,
Lake
there was
Louise.
nothing.
That was a nice little hotel there.
That's a Bigfoot area that you were in, by the way.
But there's a nice hotel there.
Expensive hotel. You're right.
That's what I want.
Did you go inside?
Yeah, I went inside. We went inside the room. I went
Not me.
inside there.
I was double parked because there was no parking.
Yes,
Remember?
you're parking, but I went in there. Let me just tell you, that's camping to me. I mean, if you're going out somewhere like that, you can walk around the woods, but as soon as you get back, you got running water with nice restaurants and room service.
Yeah. No, I get it, but you got to try camping one time.
No, I did it once.
You got to try it.
I'm not doing it ever again.
Okay, well maybe we'll have to drug you up then. But yeah, I haven't really checked out any Bigfoot sightings lately. So closer to the summertime, I will check to see if there's any recent sightings and maybe go
to
here.
Check and see if there's any recent sightings
and go look for him because I did find a footprint and that was pretty exciting to see a footprint. Do you ever see the big house spiders over at the Dominican Republic? Did not see any house spiders in Dominican Republic. Let's see here.
Nope, don't do that either.
The escargot at the keg is off the hook. Okay, there you go. And the only Hakel says, I am outside. I will chat later. Okay, no problem, man. Come say hi. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end the show here. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. I'm hungry. And
did you have dinner?
No, I had lunch. So I wasn't expecting to go this late. 2 hours of this is a record for me, right? 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Yes, it's very good. It's about time you start doing them. We need to do these more often.
I should. And thank you, Steve, for coming on the show and
even
staying.
I was late.
And on the phone. Yeah.
And on the phone.
So I forgive you because you stayed like an hour and a half, right? So an hour and 45 minutes, I think, because you were late. But anyway. But yeah, thank you. And on the phone. Yeah. So thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate it. I owe you big time. By the way, did you put that license plate cover on your license plate that I gave you?
No.
You need to do that, man. Right? You need to do that. So that when you get your picture taken at your toll booth, they're going to be like, oh, shh.
I don't do that. I have the transponder. I just drive.
Yeah, well, maybe it's broken and you get the picture taken. And if you subscribe, it's gonna be great. And then you're gonna be, people are gonna see it in Boston, and when you're driving around and swearing in the traffic, they're gonna see it.
Oh yeah, you do swear a lot in traffic.
I swear here in traffic, and our traffic isn't that bad compared to what you do with.
Oh my God, you just hear the language that people use. I mean, my God, even truck drivers would probably go.
I wonder how many people give the finger.
Oh, it's always that or are using the F word with other words at the end.
Yeah, so you hear that, eh? You can hear people yelling, eh? With the window down.
You could tell when you're driving. It's like, what the in the car, and you're like, and you like look at them back as like say.
So would you say drivers are bad there, or would you say everyone's a pretty good driver? It's just bad traffic.
No.
Are you dealing with bad traffic and bad drivers?
We're notorious. We won't give you a break. I mean, if you got a big car, big truck, you will get through if you want to get somewhere. And if someone how do I want to say, if you shovel out your spot and someone takes it in certain cities around here, you would have 4 flat tires, or you'll be shoveled back in.
Mm.
I have shoveled someone back in because they shoveled their snow on the area that I spent 2 hours shoveling out,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
went back out and shoveled them and flat tired them.
yeah. Jeez, Steve. Man, you got some anger, huh? You got some anger with you.
I
Anger.
don't. You didn't know that?
Here we have bad drivers, and we have traffic, and even when it's snow and ice on the road, people still think it's summer out here. It's crazy. But we're gonna bring in a new guest. We're
Who
gonna
are
bring in a
bringing
new
in?
guest. Do you want to take a guess who it might be?
Seawolf 13.
And he's putting on latex gloves.
Ooh.
Hopefully, he'll let you hear the snap when he puts them on. But we're gonna bring him on. Okay, it's Seawolf 13. Everybody, welcome Seawolf 13 to the show. He's got a YouTube channel. Please check him out. Seawolf, how you doing, my friend?
Good. How you boys doing?
Doing great.
What are you killing?
I got
Look at
a
him.
little bit
Got
left of
everything.
the lobster. This is just a listen. This is a harbor bug. These ones come from the harbor. They're not from the islands. And I didn't finish doing it, so I'm not going to eat this. This will be to the chickens. The tail meat and the head meat all went to the market. I'm making lobster sausages. I invented them, by the way.
How do you? All right, lobster sausage. Okay, let's get to that.
Okay, talk to me, brother.
How? All right. How's that going, and how are people getting used to it?
You know, the first batch I made, we did 15 pounds. Most people would not put this lobster. This is all lobster nobody's ever had unless you catch it. All of our lobsters go to China. I'm not going to get political with anybody. They just do. Everything caught in from Santa Barbara to San Diego goes to China because they pay $100 a pound for it. You guys are used to the ones with the pinchers, $12.99 a pound. In the restaurants, they're probably $49.
Yep.
Now, that keg, I will tell you, that keg is outstanding. I went there, that was in Vancouver with Bill. And we went in there, and for some reason, they thought I was famous. So they comped our bill. It was insane. It was insane. Escargot, I didn't even know what that tastes like. Fuck. That, or sorry, not cussing on your show.
Too late, I
Is this
already did.
Oh, okay, good. All right. I know you're going to get off, Casper. Why? Come on, brother. How much fun is this?
It is a lot of fun, but I mean, everyone's kind of like busy tonight because I only have Steve on, and now only you on. Usually, you have
What
a
do you
bunch
use?
more.
What's your platform you use?
Well, I'm using StreamYard right now, which I'm kind of angry
You
with
won't get
StreamYard.
views. Yeah, you won't get views. I use StreamYard. I get 15 views. I go
Yep.
straight up with just talking like this.
Mm-hmm.
From all different platforms. So I'll use my cell phone for Facebook. I'll use this and I'll get over 600 up to 2,000 views. For some
Okay.
reason, StreamYard is good for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is good for showing your videos behind you,
Mm-hmm.
but they do not promote it on they put everything else. So when you're live, people don't get to stop by and say hello.
Mm-hmm.
It's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're trying to grow from a young channel, you want traffic coming in, and
Right.
you spend money for StreamYard.
I do, yeah. So you're recommending just going direct live from on Facebook or YouTube, right?
Absolutely.
And you do get a lot more views, but then you just can't have a guest come on the show and talk to them live like we're doing right now, right? So it's I understand the wins and the losses of each platform, but I get it.
No. You do what you want. I was just telling you that's what I've learned with my algorithm, and all I want to do is grow. I don't care how I get there. I'm just listen. I have a great life. I just I'd like it to even be greater. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to live on the beach like well, I do live on the beach. Hang on. I would like to like I guess my life couldn't get any better. Here's what I would like. I would like to live in Southern California for 3 days out of the week, come home to my house, process all my lobsters during lobster season. And in the summer months, I do enjoy Alaska, the southern part of Alaska, Ketchikan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
And then I'd like people to come up and visit me during the summer when I'm up there. But,
Mhm.
you know, I got wife and kids. The Bulldogs are my kids. So
Mhm.
I guess, you know, and we might even be getting another Bulldog. What a fucking morons we are.
Yeah, or
So I guess it's not your choice to getting another one.
It kind of is, though. I love these fucking things, Steve. Honestly, these things fucking are. Okay, me and my wife have together for 20 years. Hot piece of ass she is. So I could just say that.
Congratulations.
You're welcome. Thank you. Or thank you. You're welcome. Why would you be welcome? Anyway, besides that, listen. Dogs are moronic. They're like having retards. They are. They never grow up. You got to wipe their butts. I have to wipe my dog's butts when they go potty, poop, because they got these shallow pockets or something. I don't know. Somebody tried to explain it to me. We allow them to sleep in bed with us. We're really clean people. These things fart. They fart, and sometimes I think my daughter's face is up by mine, and it's not her face. So I'm in a dream, and all of a sudden I'm tasting ass. It's disgusting.
oh man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What, your cats don't fart, Casper? Do you don't
No,
have that problem?
maybe they do. I don't know. Sometimes I just think it's Jen. I don't ask. I just smell. I'm like,
And who
wasn't
does a
me.
litter box? Who does a litter box?
Mainly Jen, but we take turns. I do it when I get a chance to do it, but it's mainly her that does it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Doing
Who's
good,
your-
man. When are you gonna come visit me? Like, when are you coming back to Canada? Are you coming ever
Well,
back?
No, Bill lives by you now, and I still won't. Listen, it's either too cold or it's too hot.
Yeah.
You guys have these things called May flies coming. I know about that. Does that affect your area?
No, it does not.
Is that just up
Not
by Sylvan Lake?
Sylvan. No, not maybe Sylvan Lake, but maybe more towards like Jasper, Banff.
Where I want to go up there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beautiful day. Hey, Steve, did you get to see those Emerald Lakes?
We went to Bath and Jasper, and
Mhm.
it's nice. I went to the Canadian Rockies. It's off my list. I've done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tourist
Yeah.
traps type thing?
Yeah, we took him to Lake Louise. That was pretty much
Yes,
a
that was
tourist trip.
nice.
Yeah.
That's my idea of camping. You got a nice hotel there. That's a
Glamping
building.
is all of what I'm about. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not like Casper. I'm not going out in the fucking woods where Bigfoot lives. Fuck
Thank
that.
you.
I'll go out and visit him, but there's no reason for me to stay out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like you go out there, you bring the Bigfoot a cake, a pie, say hi, thank you.
Yeah.
No picture. It's like, hi, have a nice night. It's getting dark. I need to get back to civilization, and I know you need to get back to your kids and stuff like that.
Right. We all saw Harry and the Hendersons. A cute guy. No need to bring him back home.
Yeah, you don't
Mhm.
need to bring one back. They're not coming back. Or if they do, they come into the city, they get their black card, and then they do all the sort of things they need to do.
What's a black card?
Oh, the American Express black card.
Oh, yeah, the Amex. I know what you're talking about, homie. God damn.
We had a bear that kept on coming into Boston, and I kept on saying he has a black card. He probably missed his reservations at the Four Seasons before they darted him and dragged him back out to New York.
Mess things up. How do I get back till I can see you guys? I wanted to see the chat on the screen, but that's impossible. Now I'm in a black screen. Am I still alive? Like you can see me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can see you. You have to just are you using your phone for a camera?
I got the what it was. This one's on the iPad, but there's a camera right there. Maybe it's red. If I touch that, I just
Oh, I guess don't touch the red dot.
allow. All right, am I
Oh, there
back?
you
Am I
Yeah,
back?
you're back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're back.
I don't touch that one. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hang on. There's an X button, but this might throw me out. Give me. Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
don't hit too many buttons. You might want to
Yeah,
clear
you know
your
what?
clothes.
Technology's not my thing. I'm only trying to master this social media thing, and I have no idea what I'm doing. It's fun though. God
It
damn.
is. You are doing a great job on your shows.
Yes.
I find it very interesting because I don't know how you do it, but you just talk away
It's
and
ADHD. This is real ADHD. This ain't lies. There's no drugs involved. This is how
yeah.
I've been my whole life. I sleep about 4 hours, 5 hours, and then I don't take sleeping pills, and I just wake up and I make myself happy. I mean, the world's a shitty fucking place. I'll tell you
Oh,
that
yes.
straight up. And yeah, if you get wrapped up in politics or any of that, or if you go down that hole, it's a depressing hole to go down.
True.
And it doesn't matter what side you're on. I mean, listen, I know where Steve stands. I know where I stand. I love that guy.
Yeah, but
Man.
but we used to be able to all talk together for the goodness of the country.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
that's what I miss. I mean, like in New Hampshire, I mean, they go through like 12 years of Republican governor, 12 years of Democrats, 4, 8. They switch back and forth over a period of time. We do in Massachusetts. I mean, we've our last governor, not the current one, our last one was Republican, and everyone loved him. If he wanted a third, fourth, fifth term, he could have had it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a California Republican, so
Yes.
I'm not like the regular Republicans
Yes,
because I'm watered
you're
down.
like the Massachusetts Republican. You know, you spend money when we have it, and when we don't, you got to tighten up.
Yep. And for me, I don't have to go out and get exotic food. I mean, I go out and get it, but I get it myself from the ocean, right?
Yes.
I'm sick of lobster. I am so tired of lobster, and that sounds like a terrible thing for anybody to hear that's never even tried this lobster. This lobster, I am so. I got 1 more month. I got 4 more goddamn trips. I don't want to taste the salt water that these things are in, but then it's halibut season, and I'm excited about that. You see what I'm doing with the skins now? I'm making leather products. I'm gonna make myself a man thong there, Steve.
Hold on. You may be able to make leather boots out of it. You should try that with halibut. Because stingray is interesting.
Yes, you're absolutely
I've seen stingray
right.
cowboy boots, and let me just tell you, those are fantastic.
They are. They are. They don't allow them anymore. They're illegal to have.
I know.
Sad. Man, those things are popping. But I'm gonna make some ling cod. You've seen my the Air Force Ones. So that's how you attract the younger crowd. My demographic is 18, and it's not because of my sexuality. I attract males, right? So 18 to 38, because their parents told them the world's dangerous and don't go out and do things. So now they just watch it, and that's cool. Watch me excel. Those are real lobster. Here, let me show you with the gaping asshole. God damn, you've seen these things, right? Steve, have you seen these?
I can't see what you're doing.
Hang on, I'm coming back over here. I can't see the screen anymore because I pushed it off.
Oh, those are nice.
But look that's lobster skin.
Fuck.
That I had my Amir, my nephew, make. But look at the gaping asshole of a 12-pound lobster. That's a gaping one right there. That's an original. That's an original right there, man. You wear that into the keg, and people will look at you for your shoes for number 1, and then you can explain you got a gaping asshole of a 12-pound lobster on the back.
Yeah.
Well, priceless.
Yeah.
That is priceless.
What about crabs? I mean, can't you catch crabs?
Yeah. I listen. We prefer having the Dungeness crabs. When I go up to Alaska, I grab them there. They got box crab. I don't know if you've had a box crab. It's better than a Dungeness. It's not
Those
quite
are
a king.
expensive, the Dungeness crabs.
Yeah, they are, but not for me. You go down and grab 10 of them. They're just you got to understand. They're the scavengers of the ocean. You throw meat down on the ground, and they'll come in droves.
See what you're missing, Casper?
Yeah, Casper's a diver. He came out and tried to shoot a fish. It's a difficult thing when you're out here, and plus Casper was seasick. He had the motion sickness. It wasn't a good day. It was not calm that day.
I was
that to
turning
Casper.
purple. Oh,
You were.
But hey, did I do it right though with the spear gun? Because I felt like it didn't have the power.
Well, you
when
did
I
it right, but you didn't because you didn't hit the fish. But that's
no,
not you. That's just the learning curve. Me
the
just
fish was
handing
like,
you a gun.
oh, yeah.
You got to, but you got to track it, right?
Hmm?
You got to track it, and then you got to shoot it as you're tracking it in the head. Because if it veers off, you'll hit it in its body, and then you have to jump on top of it. It's all an art form. But
Yeah.
Just name it someone that you don't like, and you'll never miss.
that's exactly what you do. You got somebody you hate, like a lawyer, somebody you need in your life, like a lawyer, but you hate to pay him $250 every time he picks up the phone. That's who you imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. When you're after
Ex-wife,
something, you just have to do it.
ex-boyfriend, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But Brent he's an expert with that spear gun. Like he does not miss.
They won't let me have one.
Well, you'd be shooting rats, Steve.
I'm not
Now,
answering that
Casper.
question. I'm not
Go ahead.
answering that question.
Okay, but I will say this, Casper. You cannot be nice to these vermin animals. You're telling Steve not to kill. You got to kill. What I like to do is I don't want to just kill. Like I had a problem with coyotes when I moved here on my farm, right? My ranch, whatever you want to call it. I haven't had a coyote in 10 years that I've been here because I killed one. I took its fur, I chopped off its head and put it up on my deer fence.
See,
I let him know this is a no-kill area.
that's what you do.
I respect you, right, Steve? Steve knows.
Wow.
You can't think about why it's childhood and why it's a mean little rat. Yeah, I don't have time for that.
So no catch and release, huh?
Not for what?
For any
disease.
Oh, I am going to catch and release. I'm not going to go political, but we had a big lithium fire here and in California. And the battery juice from the fire got into our ocean. So we don't, all those, remember when you saw the strawberries and then the artichokes, Casper, when you're driving around and you got out and took pictures? Those fields are all really high in metal. And I think they're going to take a hemp of all things and put it into the soil and for 2 years and it'll suck whatever just happened out. So they don't know what the fish are. They don't even know if the fish are going to be okay to eat around here. So what I'm going to do this summer, instead of killing the fish, is I'm so good at it, is I'm going to go down with a big net, like a fishing net. I'm going to catch the fish. I'll bring it up. I'll sext it for him. I'll measure it. I'll weigh it. And then I already have a whole bunch of halibut skin, so I don't need any more. And then what I'm going to do is, if they'll let me, I want to put a sea wolf tag on it. Have you ever seen a tagged fish?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to put my QR code. so you scan it and boom, there you are at Sea Wolf 13.
Advertisement. That's the new form of advertisement.
and all the people that think I'm killing the ocean and blah blah blah. Now they listen. I'm catching and releasing. No harm is going to come to this animal.
See,
now
he's catching, releasing. I'm just ending its life.
Yes, I would end its life if I could eat it, but I don't know if we're allowed to eat. Well, we're going to be allowed to eat anything we want. I don't know what's in it right now, so I don't want to give that meat.
You don't want to have heavy metals eating that.
No, we did have the fires in LA, and all that water. We just had a huge storm, so all that, all the lobsters I normally get are over there in the islands. It's pure water, right? I mean, there's no humans over there living on the islands except for Catalina, but so we don't know what's in that. We're just gonna find out, and it's fine. It is what it is. We just keep on moving, keep on grooving. These things are disgusting, though. Look at that.
It looks like a spider.
That does, huh? Now, oh, Casper, you missed the house spiders when you were in the DR. Do you know how big? I'll find a picture when I was over there. My sister used to. She worked at a private school over there, so they bring them over there. They give them a house, her and her husband, and they want all the kids to learn English, right? That go to the private schools.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'd go there to visit them, we'd like Airbnb a house, and everybody's used to these spiders. They're not tarantulas. They're tarantulas times 10. They're bigger than this right here, and they're just hanging out on the wall.
No.
2 of these. You
No,
look
I
them
did not
up.
see
They're
this.
called house spiders. Look
Hmm.
them up, and it's just nuts. And then when you see one, when you wake up and you're looking up, and it's just staring at you with those beady little eyes, it's a next level.
Mhm.
I've already burnt the
Mhm.
house in the neighborhood.
They're everywhere, though. You burn that house, and then you're going to have more come to your house because you burnt that
Hmm.
house, and they were living there too.
My
I
God,
don't
they're
think.
like magpies. They say, hey, he burnt the house down with a whole bunch of our friends in it. We're just going to go to his house.
Yeah, we'll
now."
go to his house. This dummy. Have you been to the DR?
No.
Oh man, it's a treat. It's a fun little place.
You've been to Dominican Republic. What are you talking about, Steve?
No, I haven't.
You've never been to Dominican Republic?
No, I've been to St. Lucia, St. Vincent, what's
Those
the
are
other?
British owned, right?
Antigua, and I've been to Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to go then.
No.
But we were staying in a resort, and I think that's why we didn't see anything, because I bet you they have like a pest control that they do.
I bet they do. Yeah. It was in the rental houses that we were at.
Yeah.
My sister warned me about them when we got there. A fun time though, man. I was a young kid.
I mean, it's
Jesus.
fun to be there, but I'm not going to a house where there's going to be a spider.
Do they bite? I mean, are they just
I don't
kinda
think I heard they don't. I just know they just stare at you while you're sleeping.
Oh, that's really good. They're voyeurs. Hi, I got a spider. Hi, I got a spider that's looking at me, and he's taking pictures.
And they
Mm,
don't have 911 over there, or maybe they do. I don't know. It was a blast. Man, I had a great time. Chicks were fucking. I was young. God damn, chicks
yeah.
over there. Oh man,
Hmm.
loosey goosey.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
we'll
if I
get.
could do it. Yeah.
You
Go ahead,
could,
sorry.
man. Come on.
Well, I've had some friends who went from New York that went to the DR,
Uh-huh.
and they had some paid men for them for the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, not Puerto Rico. Where do we have that timeshare? God, where is that? Fucking Puerto Vallarta, big gay haven over there.
Yes.
Yeah, we went down to the beach. I remember the taxi driver. He took us from our resort, and there was a nice gay couple that were honeymooning there, right? And they told us of a nice restaurant there. So we get the taxi guy, and he's looking at me, my wife, and my mother-in-law, and he goes, we tell him the address. He goes, you don't want to go there, and I said, why? It's a nice place. And he goes, that's where all the gays are. He didn't say gays, but I'll clean it up. And I said, so? Like, I'm from California. I don't care.
Oh yeah, they're all over California.
Yeah, they are. They're my neighbors. I mean,
Good
listen.
Lord, it's like hitting a biotech company in Cambridge.
My wife's haircutist, right? He's married now, but I remember the days back in the days. His favorite thing was to hang out at the gym, work out, but hang out and turn straight men gay was his favorite thing. Now, man, I don't think anybody could turn me gay. That's just me. I don't no disrespect to anybody.
Oh, understandable.
Right? I mean, if you're curious, you're curious.
I have to admit, there are some women I would sleep with.
Let me ask you this. That's a great question because all my gay friends said they love the breast, but they don't like the vagina. Is that true?
Well, I mean,
I
don't
love the
understand.
taste, smell of a vagina. I mean, I love the texture. Right? That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you don't like that. I get it. It's fine.
No, but I mean, but there are some women that I find attractive that I would sleep with. I really would. There's some
And you'd
women
be
out
able to
there-
orgasm?
Yes.
Well, fuck. Then does that make you bi or does that make you like what does that make you?
I'm 100% gay, but I think they are very attractive. I mean, other people may not think that they are, but I like them because of the way how they carry themselves, their thoughts, their brain. Intelligence is a big thing for me.
Yes, not me, but yes, to you, I can see that. Yeah, you're smart. You're a teacher. You're a professor.
I mean, that is the first thing that there's one woman who's the editor of Marie Claire, Joanna Coles. She's in her 60s, but she looks fucking hot.
And you can have great conversations with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, what's the other one that I find? The actress Helen Mirren. When she was younger in Excalibur, I thought she was ugly, but her now, she's much more beautiful older. Some women look better older than they did when they were younger.
I'm getting better looking older, in my opinion. Now, I did do steroids back in the day. My body is not the same. I don't care about working out anymore. Go fuck yourself. That's too much pain for me. But like you ever look at your friends Facebook and stuff that you went to high school with, and you're like, fuck, I'm doing better than those people, and they were good looking back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why you go back to high school reunions and college reunions.
Oh my god, I love it. A lot of my friends are like, I don't want to hang out and see those. I'm like, oh my god, please.
No, you have to go because you want to see how some of them have turned out.
Yes, and the more beautiful they were, they're having a harder time with aging.
Yes.
Just saying.
And now that the ones who, what was it? My high school, my graduating class was like 600 people. So
yeah,
we didn't
big
know,
one.
And I did not know a lot of people. I go back to my 10, 15, 20, and 40th reunion. And people who I wasn't friends in high school were friends now.
Yes.
We just have, we have.
Now, can I ask you this, Steve? Can I ask you this?
Yes.
Were you out in high school?
No.
Like, were you? Okay.
Well, I was probably coming out. I mean, all right. I had a crush on my math teacher. And I would rearrange my schedule so I could have him as my math teacher.
But back then, see, here's the problem with the young kids today, right? And I think you're going to agree with this. They don't know how tough it really was.
No, they don't. They have no idea what it was like back then. I mean, my undergraduate was the worst time to come out because it was at that time it was very conservative and you were not out, and you saw how they treated gays who were out there. Yeah. I mean, the people who I lived in the dorm, the frat that was on my dorm, they knew I was gay, but I never kind of pushed things at them. They said, if you want to go to the gay bar in downtown Springfield, you can go there. And then after we get out of our nightclub, we can meet back up at the car. It's like, I never wanted to put them out of anything. I just respected them and try not to, back then. I mean, now it's like they have no idea what it is like. Especially, we're losing a lot of the gay clubs because of the rents they're closing.
Yeah.
There's no way to meet people, and people are using. I mean, I was in a club in New York, and everyone was on their cell phone looking to see who's in the club and who they're going to hook up with. Instead of talking to someone. Wake up, Casper.
The greatest time I ever had, me and my wife, I was dating her at the time, went to San Francisco, and it's called the Power Exchange, and it's a gay club, right? People just have sex. You walk in and there's different rooms. If you put a chain up, you can watch people having sex, but if the chain's up, you don't go in. That was the code. But every third Thursday or Wednesday, or I don't know what day of the week it was, it had to be, if to get in the club, you had to have a male and a female. And the males and the females got in no matter what. The males got
the look over.
They look over. Yeah, they patted you down. They grabbed your balls and shit. Okay, anyway. So I go, I think everything's just, I'm having the time of my life. We performed. I mean, we're not performers, but we were having fun. And then I went into the bathroom. And for some reason, the woman's bathroom's off limits to men. I thought it was just open. I almost got kicked out because I went into the women's bathroom because it was the closest. I'm like, oh, well, I guess everything's happening here. But no, that was fun, though, the power exchange. We made it on their website back in the day. Like, that was like 20 years ago as the couple. You know how they put up for the next event?
Mm.
Ah, good times. Fucking A.
Some of my straight friends have met their girlfriends at gay bars that I take them to. It's like a brokerage thing. Other gays bring their girls, I bring my guy friends, and we'll see what happens. It's like let them play. It's like
Let everybody be everybody. I like your attitude. Let everybody be everybody. Don't be so upset with every type thing, right?
Yes.
The world doesn't have to be this tough. It doesn't.
No.
Now, I got friends. Listen, I got friends that I wouldn't allow them to disrespect anybody around me, but they have a different opinion about it, right?
Yes.
They grew up homophobic.
Mm-hmm.
Their dad probably was in the closet at the truck stop,
True.
Meanwhile, yelling at them to go beat up a gay dude.
Oh God, yes. That's always. It seems like that's always like how some of them are raised.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents raised me. If the person's an asshole and they treat other people like assholes or doing things illegal, you don't want to be friends with them. Use your judgment.
Have your spidey sense up. I tell anybody that, right?
Yes.
Just listen to that inner voice that people say you're crazy to listen to. Listen to it.
If you meet someone and you feel like, yeah, this isn't going to work.
Yes. And you'll know right when people start talking where they're at and where they stand. There's people that will have no problem calling you a certain name, even in this day and age. I just, like I said, I don't know if the word fag makes you upset, does it?
Not really.
Because I grew up calling all my buddies that. I'm sure you did too, right?
Not really. No.
Okay. Well, see, I grew up different.
Well, you also have to understand, I grew up in Cambridge, which is known as the Berkeley of the East Coast.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking. I've been to Berkeley.
So that is my way of looking at the world. And let me just tell you, it does not prepare you to live in the world. You can only live in a few places: Manhattan, San Francisco, and Berkeley. That's it.
Do you have a lot of homeless out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's that. We don't even go to the city. My wife used to go to plays with her mom up there and stuff. It's just too dangerous to walk around.
I mean, I understand San Francisco issue. I mean, the weather is good, so you have more homeless than we do. I mean, I and also with the crime that's happening, when you lose your downtown department stores because of the crime and stuff, that's bad. You can't have that.
You're absolutely right.
You need to fix it. When you have owners throwing their hotels back to the lender, that's bad.
Now, can I ask you this? Since we're solving all the problems in the world, do you think women should be able to compete in men's sport and men's and women's? And if you don't want to answer, don't.
I think in the future that will be worked out. I think now, I think that men who transition to women, you're still going to have that strength of the biological man that you're not going to be able to. And I know I'm probably going to be hated by gays, and I'm sorry, but we're not there yet.
Let me ask you this. As a gay man, you like your dick and you like other dudes, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to cut that off? I'm not gay, so I don't understand it. But even if I don't get why you want to.
That the reason why they transition, they feel trapped. They don't feel like they're themselves, and they want to do the transition. I mean, I rewatched the program Pose about Black gay men and transgender and the ballrooms of New York City, and I understand what they went through at that time. I mean, I know my parents, when I came out, they thought that I was going to be very being Black male. They thought that Black gay men are going to be more effeminate. feminine and stuff like that. And they found out that no, I like to torture people and in leather. So they didn't. That was not the problem anymore.
Well, this explains why you want to kill rats instead of shoo them away. I like it.
I'm not. Yeah. So
Now, were your parents? Was your family? Was it easy to come out for you or no?
I mean, the first couple of months, it was difficult. Then they met my friends, and then they like my friends better than me. And my friends all love my parents. I mean, they say, "Oh yeah, we wish." I mean, a lot of them have problems with their parents.
Right, because back then, it wasn't easy coming
It
out.
was not
Like,
easy. So a
these
lot of
kids
them,
don't know.
and a lot of them were just thrown out and stuff like that, and disowned and thing. And my parents treated them just as a person. And when my parents were in the final stage of their lives, I'm glad I had them around because they helped out.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you had parents like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were blessed to be born into that kind of a.
I mean, yeah, my parents liked my boyfriends better than they liked me. Even
And
when
did you do the whole traditional thing where you'd come for Christmas back home?
Oh God,
with
yeah, yes. One of my boyfriends would like to cook, and my father is the cook, and my brother helps out with the cooking in the family. So I would be up front with my mother while they would cook in the back, and my mother would say, your boyfriend's stealing my husband. Look at him out there all laughing and cheerful. So
now,
yes.
are you the only gay person in your family?
It's just been me and my brother. My brother's autistic.
Okay. All right.
So I've always been like the person who defended my family. So yeah, I was, like growing up and stuff like that. My brother defended me against the neighborhood bully, and then when I got older, I always introduced myself to his driver, saying, "Don't hurt my brother. You hurt my brother, then they'll never find your body."
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I gotta go pick up my wife. I'm the designated driver. She went out tonight.
Where did she go? Somewhere fun?
Have you been over here to Monterey area? Los Gatos? Have you heard of Los Gatos? Silicon Valley? San Jose.
No.
You've heard of San Jose?
No. Closest I've been has been Berkeley and San Francisco.
Right there. You're about 45 minutes south of there. And then you're in the Silicon Valley where all the money is. Yeah. So, and then if you go inland, you go to Napa where all the wine is.
Oh yeah. I've heard that place out there, Stanford University. Ew.
Yep, that's right where it's at. So yes. I'm not driving all the way over there. I'm just she's getting a ride back to her friend's house, which is 30 minutes away from here. She just needed a time off.
Oh God, everyone needs that.
Well, she's getting back into it. We lost our mother-in-law. I mean, I know everybody. If you live long enough, you have to watch people die, and it sucks.
Yes, it's not easy.
Cancer sucks. We chose not to put her in a home. So
I know what you once you say that, and you had her at your house. I know what you've been through.
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't,
you'll never know.
Experience. Yeah. It's not something I recommend, but I wouldn't have had it any other way.
True.
Because if it comes down to the end of my life, I want somebody there that I don't want strangers there. I don't. I want somebody there that will help me into the next world. If hospice, I'll tell you this: hospice, those people are saints.
Yes, they are.
They do it like 10 times a day, and they help you through it. As soon as we called hospice, it was a game changer. Anyway, I didn't want to bring this show down or anything. Steve, hey, you have a great evening.
You too.
Casper, you too.
And try to be good.
I don't know how to get out of here. I'm done.
I think he's gone. All right, Seawolf 13, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. I will remove him from the show because he's having trouble exiting himself. That was a pretty good chat. Really nice. He's a good.
You've learned a lot.
He's a good talker. Hey, Brent.
Yes, he is. I see him on Instagram. I sit there on Instagram. I watch his stuff.
Yeah, he's very good at just sitting and talking, and he knows about a lot of stuff.
Yes,
And
he does.
he's a very interesting guy to listen to. And I got to meet him in person. We hung out for 3-4 days, I think it was. He took me scuba diving. He's got a
But
nice
you got
boat.
motion sickness.
I got motion sickness from it because the sea was very rough. So I did not do very well on his little boat. He's got a little boat.
Hey,
Uh,
we could go to Banff and stay in a hotel there. I feel safe in that place.
Go
It's
where?
Banff
Oh, Banff. Yeah, it's pricey,
or Jasper.
but it'll be cheap for you because your American dollar is going to do well here.
Yeah, see, and we could walk a little in the woods. Not that much in the woods. No, like
Okay.
25 minutes.
Mm.
And
So
I will time you.
why don't you come back and visit, and then we'll book a hotel
I'll
in Banff.
time you.
Would you go to the hot springs?
What's in the hot springs?
Hot springs is naturally heated water from the mountains. It comes down from the mountain.
Is there any acid
And
pool there that if I bring someone with me, I could toss them in?
no, there's no acid pool. Yeah, but we could do that. I think it's like $30 a person though to get into the hot springs. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. Um, just to relax in some hot. It's like a hot tub, but it's
Ooh.
it's hot water that's coming from the mountain. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's in
Yeah,
Banff.
they have those in Turkey. They have like terraces of them in Turkey.
Yeah, highly recommend doing it. But they keep raising the price. Right. So it's
You
getting
can come to Boston.
why they have
Only
that
thing you
there.
have to. No, we don't have one here. Well, I mean,
No.
we do have a spa. They do coffee colonics. They get coffee in a douche bag and they shove it up your butt. You retain it for 15 minutes and then you're clean.
Damn. I don't think I'd do that.
It's fine. You just sit there. You listen to any music. They say, "Sail away, sail away, sail away,"
Do they really
and
play that?
you clench. They play music like that, and you clench to keep it in there while so the coffee cleanses and everything like that. And
Is that right?
And you're just there going, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." You're cleansing. You're trying to keep yourself tight.
So how long does that last?
I mean, I've lasted like 12 minutes. You're supposed to do. Some people have lasted longer because it depends how much stuff you get shoved up your ass.
So wait, how many times do you do that?
I've done it I haven't done it recently, but I did it like years ago.
And how much does that cost?
Oh, that was pricey. That was $90 back then.
$90?
Yeah, for coffee enema.
I'd rather go for a massage.
You can get those too. I mean, you could come to Boston. You have a place to stay. It'll be warm in May and June.
Mm.
And
Well, we'll talk because I don't want to come there when it's a bad time for you. I'll come there when you like. How about you book a week off from work and then we'll come. We'll
and
come
then
there.
I could show you around the city. You got me take out the rat infested trash cans.
Okay.
I mean, and then take you down to Cape, take you up to Maine, drive down to the tennis museum in Newport, see a mansion or two.
You would do that for me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
And then there's a lot of things to do around the Boston area. Take you to a club or two.
Chinese food?
Yeah, Chinatown.
Wow.
Yes,
Gotta
you
have
get to go to authentic Chinatown.
Oh, that'll be nice.
New York
And
City
maybe-
has 3 of them.
And maybe I don't know what else is good to eat there.
We got Italian food. We're a foodie place.
Yeah.
We got a lot of. We're kind of like New York City, but smaller in terms of restaurants. I mean, New York is just big and has everything. We may not have a lot, but our theater. Before things go to the theater in New York City, they test it out in Philly and Boston.
Mm.
And then if it survives us, then it goes to New York City.
Mm.
And we have a lot of cultural places. We have museums. We have.
I love museums, but museums are very expensive.
No, they're not. Not here.
Okay. Well, we got to go.
We got museums. We got what else? What else we got? We got tour places that we can go on the boat tours. The duck boats. You drives around the city, and then it goes into the river.
Really?
Yes, we have a river.
That'd be cool.
Um,
Would you do that?
Oh, I've done it with people. I took my Germans on it.
Okay.
They liked it.
Okay. All right.
What else is there?
Coffee shops. Coffee shops are nice.
Not like an Amsterdam coffee shops. We got coffee
No.
shops, but we do have dispensaries where you can get edibles and stuff like that.
What about some nice like treats,
Oh
donuts,
yeah, we got bakeries. You can
bakeries?
get some patisseries, some fresh patisseries.
I like pecan pie, so look for a pecan pie place, huh? I like pecan pie. Oh man, do I ever love pecan pie?
Really?
Oh, love it.
Okay, pecans pie. I could look for places like that. I mean, we got and Harvard Square, which is Harvard University, is always interesting.
So if I ever come visit you, make sure you have a pecan pie on your table waiting for me, okay? Cut into 8 slices, okay?
Are those 8 slices just for you or for the rest?
No,
of
we can share.
You sure?
Yeah, we can share.
Positive?
Yeah.
I'm not a cook, you know. I will have eggs for you. And I
Okay.
do have
Well,
ketchup and barbecue sauce.
you don't like eggs, so don't worry about eggs.
I do have. I make a mean French toast for cinnamon French toast.
Well, I could have done that for you, but you did not eat my like. I'm the best over easy egg cooker, like in this world,
I do
on this planet, and you refused to eat my eggs. People would die for my eggs. Die.
Hold on. As I used to tell my parents, people are starving in the world for food, and I'll be like, going, "Good, give me their address. I'll send it to them."
Yeah.
I told you, I don't have guilt.
In the morning, when I make when Jen was hungry for breakfast, she says, "You make the eggs, Dave. You are way better at it than I am." And I'm like, "You know what? You are absolutely right. Thank you. Give me the pan. Give me the oil. Let's go."
Oh God, you really got
And
it.
when I burn an egg or when an egg breaks, it's not a good day for me because when I make my eggs, they have to be perfect.
Are they? Do you do it? Oh yeah, I remember what you did.
You remember you did try it the first day you were here,
Yes, I
but
did.
then you refused the rest, and I was very shocked.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. You just had cereal, and
I'm a cereal in the morning guy.
You had cereal. You refused my coffee.
No, I did have your coffee. I do have coffee.
Yeah.
I need caffeine. I don't care what kind of form it comes in. I just need caffeine.
I think you had orange juice.
I love my juices.
Well, next time I'll buy like a big thing of juice for you.
Yes, I love my juices.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the show, my friend.
Yes, you can end the show now. It's been
Okay.
a good show. You should be very happy with yourself.
I can't believe you were here for the entire 3 hours and you didn't go pee once. I'm proud of you. How the hell do you hold it in that long?
Oh,
because
as soon as it's over, I'm going to go pee. As I told you, if you could clench something up your butt, you could clench something. You could stop peeing for a while.
Okay, well, thank you for holding your pee for the show. I appreciate it.
I figure I should hold my pee for the show because, I was 15 minutes late. I was on the phone.
Thank you. But please go back and watch the intro, okay? Because I think you're going to
watch the damn intro, goddamn you.
Thank you very much. After you pee, that's the first thing you're going to do is watch the intro.
Thank you for letting me pee first.
You're welcome. All right. Thanks for being on the show, my friend.
Attitude.
I will talk to you later.
Yes, you will.
Okay, take care, huh?
Yeah, so much attitude.
Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, that was Steve from Boston, everybody. He was holding his pee for 3 hours. I'm proud of him. Very proud of him holding his pee that long. I had to take a commercial break. One commercial break to go pee. That's okay. Hey, it's my show. I can do that. And I want to thank Raya's Life in Hong Kong. Thank you so much for stopping by. The Only Hakel stopped by for a few seconds. SeaWorld 13 was on the panel. Thank you, SeaWorld 13, for stopping by and being on the panel. I really appreciate that. Ace FLA1 was also here. Thank you so much for being here. Raffer Active X was also on the panel and made a couple of comments as well. Thank you, Raph, for Active X. It was so nice to have you on the show and to see you again. He has now moved. It's Ranfer Active X. I keep saying the name wrong. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. And Steve from Boston. Thank you, sir, for sticking around and being a part of the show. It's always a good time. 3 hours. Well, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We'll wait till the 3-hour mark. Steve, why haven't you gone pee yet?
I'm very good at holding. I'm the master of my own domain.
Yeah, you said as soon as it's over, you're gonna go pee. I don't even see you doing a pee-pee dance.
Now,
My leg under the table is doing this.
you need to go see the doctor.
No, I just need to go pee, which is the washroom is right over there.
You
Right
have
over.
not seen the doctor yet, have you?
I did see the doctor, and guess what? He said everything was fine. That's what he said.
I call poppycock.
Everything was fine, nothing to worry about. And I walked out of there smiling. I was like, he said I'm okay. And he's right, because I am okay.
Now that you saw the medical doctor, can we go send you the psychopharmacologist?
Yeah.
The psychologist?
There's a 6 months waiting list for that. So when I'm done the stream, and thank you again, Steve. We're at the 3-hour mark in like 30 seconds. So thank you for being here again. Appreciate that.
Great show. Great show. You
Go
need to do
Pega.
these more often.
Thank you. I really appreciate your company tonight. Thank you.
So are you going to do these more often?
I'll try. I mean, yeah, I'll have only 20 hours left of StreamYard because
For the month?
I'm canceling my subscription.
Oh, so you only have 20 hours left total.
No, once I cancel my subscription, then StreamYard only allows you 20 hours per month for free.
Okay.
But on the 20 hours per month for free platform, you can't do intros, you can't do outros, you can't share videos, you can't do nothing besides just have a guest on the show. And that's what I'm going to have to do. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? You're still going to see this. You're still going to see this.
Yes.
You're still going to see this. And that's all that matters, is that you get to see me. That's all that matters.
Oh, hold on. I was playing dead.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay? Take care. Tomorrow, I have a massage booked, and right after this stream, I'm making a pizza and putting it in the oven, and it's going to be baking for the next 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes' time, think of me. I'll be eating a pizza.
It's 10 o'clock. Isn't that late to eat?
Yeah, and it's Saturday night. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining me. A big kiss to everyone who was here. Bye.